Guess what I got in the mailbox today? Yeah.
Hi, you're being transported. Stand by.
Oh, yeah.
We are live.
We're live.
We're
Testing out the new camera. Take two.
Take two.
Take two.
And
first,
yeah. And if we get any late night night owls here, of course, to my left is Mr. Jim's Landscape LLC #1 Commodore Productions from the wonderful state of Ohio, Buckeye Country.
I
And
love
of
this
course,
remote control.
yeah. And yeah, that's one of the Enterprise ships flying behind us, doing its
Yeah.
thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
I can push myself out of the. Hey, I'm
Oh,
gone.
there you go.
Neat.
Whoa! He just disappeared. Virtual
See, I'm on the other
reality.
side.
Man. Whoa! And of course I'm Mikey of Mikey's Who Score, the Night Owl and Sleep Apnea Supreme Commander. Uh, and look. My buddy and today's stream is sponsored by Bubba Gump over in Florida. So Bubba Gump is sponsoring our stream today. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, Bubba Gump. Yeah. And also our part-time you and your tongue. And and also we are partly sponsored by the San Francisco Giants, who again will not make the playoffs this year, damn it. Okay. So we are here, we are live. Yes, it's good when we jive on an Enterprise trip to hell. Hey, what happened to your audio, buddy? Did you mute yourself? Maybe?
There. Is that better?
That's better. I can hear you now.
Oh.
See, I don't know if you're cussing at me or anything when you're in a mute pod. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Like that, huh?
Ah,
I can mute myself. I can
I can
also.
mute myself. Mute
60
myself.
megahertz.
No sound above me. I regret those things that I said
Can you still
while I
see me?
knew it. Hey.
Hey. Well, we
Hey,
had three people and they
Martha.
left.
What?
We had three people and they left
Why?
because they probably didn't like my tongue.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, 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 ay.
Oh, my.
And that's what it looks like behind. What I had before was one similar like this.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty much saying this is the new one right now.
Yeah,
And
it's 4K.
It's got
See, it's
AI on it.
AI, yeah.
It's
Cool.
got the little remote control you can do. As you've seen me do, I can zoom on, move myself around. I can also
Oh, cool.
control the lighting on this. Oh,
Nice.
this is good for a fan film.
That's a good setup. And it
Yeah.
moves, right? It rotates your computer, or I mean the camera, right?
It also
That's
has
super
tracking on
cool.
it too, but all I gotta do is press a button, that AI button, and
Hey,
it'll
look.
track me.
Hey, look. Just who entered the chat? Mr. Managing Moderator himself, Mr. Sir
Oh,
Lemon Pie.
not that
Hey,
guy.
hey, Lemon. Good to see you. Are you ready for
Lemon,
another
what's up?
2 hours of fun, Lemon? I don't sleep. I
Hey,
don't
hey, 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 hey.
sleep. Yeah, I don't
Welcome aboard,
sleep.
Lemon.
Yeah.
Don't forget to put $10 in the picture over there.
Yeah, right. Make sure you put 10. Yeah, hey, fellers.
Hey,
Yeah.
fella.
Don't forget the $10 in the kitty there, Lemon.
Well, make
We
it
need
20.
your donations. It's
You
necessary.
can
Well,
eat.
he does. I'm fine. I'm not a monetized. I'm not a monetized man child yet. Give me time though. I'll get there.
That reminds me.
Still a lot of things coming up.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So let's see. What should I say? Oh. So in the last couple days, we did lose the son of Steve McQueen, the former
Uh-oh.
Steve McQueen. Chad McQueen died. He was 63. Then we lost the son of Johnny Cash. That was Tommy Cash. And he died at 80 something, like 83
Yeah.
or 87 or something like that. So he died. So, and then we lost the voice of Sailor Jupiter uh, in Sailor Moon. That was Emi Shinohara. And she was also the voice of the gal in Naruto, some Japanese anime stuff. So we lost her. We lost James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader at 93. Yeah. Hey, Scotty R37.
Scotty, what's up?
Yeah. You want to let him up there, Jim? Or are you okay?
I
Or
can send him a link over there on the X if he's gonna come up.
hey, Scotty, if you want to come up, sir, and you're still awake. Yeah. Did you know he lives in
He's
my
always
same province, Jim? He
he's always
literally
awake.
lives on, yeah, he literally lives on the west side of town of Toronto. He lives over
Yeah.
near the airport in Mississauga, while Suzanne and I are on the east side of town. We're in the east suburb.
Yeah.
He knows where I am. I mean, Scotty knows where I am. Lemon.
Links
Yeah.
links sent to you there, Scotty boy.
Yeah, Scotty. Jim's got the link sent to you in that X-ray.
Yeah.
Or as I like to call him, Elon Muskrat, candlelight. Screw with the Google people tonight, and I'm dreaming. My job is so leaving. Yeah. Captain. Dun, 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 dun. And there you go.
That one.
That's a good one. I like that too.
Mm,
Lemon says you all are up north of me. Well, yeah, you're in Texas, dude. I told you, man. You live with the chupacabras, the coyotes, and a few rattlesnakes. Oh, and by the way, if you go down to Houston, you can watch some rockets take off. Woohoo! Or shuttles, I guess, whatever you call them. Yeah,
Starships.
go down there. Yeah, some
He
mini
he
starships.
he can hitch a ride on a starship. I don't know if he'll come back.
Yep. I don't know. Lemon, would you like to live up there on the moon? Someday we're going to create some moon cities up there. It's going to take a while, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like we're from 2001: A Space Odyssey or even 2010, and build stuff right away. Oh yeah, you've seen coyotes. I got to tell you, Lemon, my favorite story is of coyotes is having my beautiful wife Suzanne was with me, and we were still in Arizona visiting my folks. And one day we just took a walk down or drive down or whatever, and there was literally one coyote chasing a roadrunner, like right out of Looney Tunes, except it was real life. There's no
Yeah.
barriers, no cartoon, anything. It's literally roadrunner running across a bridge,
Mm.
which bordered over which was over a overpass of a stream, canal. That's it. One of the canals for Arizona, where all the water and everything goes.
Yeah.
So literally, this bridge is over that canal, which was close to where my parents live. This is in Northeast Scottsdale. And my wife and I are driving back over the bridge, and there is the Roadrunner being chased by the coyote. And the Roadrunner literally jumped off the edge of the bridge and survived. Now, the coyote was right behind him. But the coyote hesitated. He stood there at the edge, didn't know if he could jump because he was far enough away from the canal. So it's not like he was
Mhm.
going to jump in the canal and die and disappear, which has happened to some animals in that region, accidentally. But I think he was just like he was there and he saw the Roadrunner just jump and fly, and then he went like with both his front paws out, and he barely made it. But then he started chasing the Roadrunner again. But by that time that he made it to the other side, the Roadrunner had already hidden in the bushes and everything. And hello, Suzanne Eckstein. Boy,
Yep.
you're up late too, sweetie. Good to see you. Hello, Jim. Yeah.
Yeah. Lemon said he never seen coyotes. I almost hit a coyote, so we had coyotes around here.
Yeah. No, he's seen him because he lives, like I said, Texas. Oh, he's seen alligators too?
Yeah, he said he's
Wow.
seen alligators.
Wow.
Hello, Suzanne. What's up? Welcome aboard.
Yeah. Good to see you, Suzanne. Lemon Pies to hello, Scotty R37. Lemon, that was in northeast Scottsdale, Arizona, is where we saw it. Yeah. My wife and I were near this bridge, like I said, over one of their many canals, which
Hell,
they call
Mikey.
the Central Arizona Project, or CAP. Yeah.
Hell, Mikey.
Where we saw them. Ah, Helly Mikey. Oh, I'm in hell? Okay. Yes. I don't know. What do you call Canada? Hell up north? I don't know.
Oh,
Uh,
man.
the usual suspects, I say. Yes, PvP, come join us, brother.
I
Yeah.
asked PvP one time for his email address, and he clicked on my email address and came up with 404.
Mm,
If you got his email, send it to him.
yeah. I don't have his email. Could you send him the
I
link?
try to get it.
Coyotes seem to like canals, bayous. Yes.
Yeah.
That's very true. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. I believe this is the thing that I told Suzanne at the time. I said I believed that the coyote that was chasing the roadrunner, I believe
Yeah.
that he might have been. There is a place that's near one edge of the bridge that you can actually lean down if you're tall enough or whatever and drink from the canal water itself.
Mhm.
So maybe he was getting a drink and then he saw the roadrunner and said, "Ooh, breakfast." And
Everybody's saying
started
hello to
running after it. Hello to
PvP.
everybody. Yes.
Just keep
Oh,
bouncing
okay,
on the
yeah.
floor.
Yeah, he's not on Twitter after being
Yeah, I know
targeted
that.
3 times. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, he
yeah.
told me about it too, and
He got hey, he got zapped.
he got zappoed, man.
Yeah.
So how do you want to bring him up there, Jim? That's your call.
Well, I gave him my email address that night, so I don't know if he copied it or what, because he said he clicked on it, and I said you got to copy it, you got to copy and
Yeah,
a copy and paste and put it with his email and ship it out, but I
yeah.
have no other way to keep in contact. I wish I could.
Well, and I
Hello,
and
Suzanne.
hello, Susanna Lemon.
You know,
Uh, hmm.
because I
It's
enjoy PvP being up here. He's funny.
oh yes. You know what? Hold on just a second. I can figure out something to do right now. If
Oh,
you want me to, Jim, that's up to you.
yeah.
Uh, yeah. But
Don't
when you send me, huh?
don't put it on the screen.
Don't put it on the screen. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, how do I send it to him then?
that's why I asked for an email address and I never got it.
Okay. Well, you did accept my
Unless
friend request. Thank you.
and Gorilla, he's snoring away. He's kind of flipped upside down under the tree, so he's sleeping.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Hold on just a sec. No, not that. Come here. There we go. Now I can do this. Beep. Okay, so I'm going to show you that just in the private chat. So just to show you I did it. So there it is.
What'd you do now?
I put it in the private chat. I didn't put it in the main chat. That's why I said I can put it in the main if you want me
Yeah.
to.
Nah. I
That
got
being
an
said,
idea. I got an idea.
oh,
Let's see. I'm trying to find it.
okay. Well,
Uh,
I
there
would
it
like
is.
to. Yeah, I would like to see PvP come up if you can.
Hang on a minute. Well, that's the wrong one. Sap sucker.
Well,
it is.
Suzanne.
Alright, you're being transported. Stand by.
Now, see, we got you covered and everything over here.
That's awesome.
Hey,
And
hey,
there's the
hey,
man himself, Mr. PvP from Kelowna, BC.
hey, how's it going there, guys? How's your
Remember,
day
be
been?
nice.
I'm always nice, even when I'm
He's
rude.
always nice.
Even when I'm rude, I'm still nice.
Now,
Well, come on, you've never been
and
rude. Stop that.
Oh, by the
now,
way, Jim, if you want to delete that link in your chat there, you might want to if you don't want to get any trolls coming on
I know.
there, you know.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
gonna,
you
I was
can
gonna
delete, you can
say,
retract. Yeah, you can
I was
retract.
gonna
I
say,
can't post anyway, so sorry.
I'm gonna
Go ahead,
shoot
Jimmy.
that sucker.
Jim, sorry. That.
Uh-oh, got someone else.
Alright, you're being transported. Stand by.
He's all nice and fuzzy
Hey,
now.
there he is.
Hey,
He's got the
To come aboard.
R57.
hey, Scotty, are you following me by any chance? Just
Must
asking.
Oh
be.
yeah, he's stalking you.
He's stalking me.
I haven't seen you in forever, man. What's going on?
Not much. Well, you know, I was planning to get so much done this weekend, and then Wednesday night somehow I must have turned in my sleep, and I must have torn a muscle in my right side because it's been giving me grief for the last 3 days. And I had so much planned this weekend that I needed to do around here, but if I move the wrong way, it's like, ouch.
Oh
So
no.
I didn't get nearly as much done as I wanted to. So
Yep.
I got a little bit done today. I was trying to putter around here, and I did go out and buy some groceries and do a few necessary errands and that kind of shit. But man, it's been a disappointing weekend, and that's why I wasn't on earlier when you were doing your stream there, Mikey, for
sorry.
Star Trek 4. But the thing is, I've seen Star Trek 4 so many times, and I think Jill did a panel, and other people have done panels, and everybody's done Star Trek 4, and you know, I mean, I can only appreciate Star Trek 4 so many times, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of Star Trek 4'd out, to be honest, guys. So
Well,
hey, how are you doing there, Scotty?
yeah, Scotty, how are you?
I'm well. I'm having one of those days. Things are looking up.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, Scotty, I meant to ask you a question. I know what part, and I won't repeat myself again. I know what part of, outside of Toronto, wherever you are. But do you have problems with the airport planes, with the planes that fly overhead from Toronto Pearson?
I don't have a problem with them. Like they're not loud or anything. Like there's definitely traffic.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably about 20 kilometers. What is that? Like 15 miles away from the airport.
Yeah,
Hey,
please,
Lemon.
please. I'm not a full citizen yet. You can't quote me kilometers. Quote me in miles. Otherwise,
Yeah, I'm ballparking for you. I know. And so, but
Well,
like,
yeah.
yeah, like 20, like maybe 30
15
kilometers away.
miles.
Well,
Are you like
Probably
50
like 20 miles
miles?
away. But either
About
way,
20 miles away
I do see airplanes in the sky, and sometimes they
all
make
the time.
noise, but
Yeah.
it's a trafficked area, but they're high enough that they're not really disrupting the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
yeah, my experience is similar here in Kelowna. We have a major airport, actually, believe it or not. It's the biggest in the interior of BC, probably maybe third or fourth biggest in the province, and one of the bigger airports in Canada, I believe, because we get a
Yeah.
lot of planes. There's a lot of planes at the airport. Because when I flew out to see the Dam concert
me.
back in June with my cousin, man, I was
Yeah.
actually surprised how many bloody large planes were lined up on the tarmac. They're just parked. They're not all flying today necessarily, but there was a lot of different airlines parking their planes
Yeah.
there. And I live, I guess, if I wanted to drive, I mean, kilometers, miles, I don't know. If I wanted to drive, I'd probably take me 15 or 20 minutes to drive to the airport. So if you guys can get any idea, that it's a little ways away, right? And
Yep.
I do hear like jets flying over. When I'm working, like during the weekdays, I'll hear jets flying from the morning till I finish my work in the late afternoon. And there's maybe one or two jets flying out every hour or whatever. It's not constant, but I do hear those. When you get the big jets, you can definitely hear them because they're flying maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 miles away from me. On one end of the city, and yeah, because they have a certain corridor they fly through, right? But yeah, they're not overly noisy. They're not overly annoying. So I don't
Yeah,
mind
no,
living
it's
near an
fun.
airport. Yeah, it's fine with me.
I like seeing airships.
Yeah, it's cool. Like we got a lot of the big, jet planes, and then we have some of the. They still are using some of the little prop propeller planes. Some
Oh,
some
I live here.
airlines. Like well, when my cousin and I went to see the Dam, we flew down in a prop plane, with the spinny little propellers, which I hated because it's crowded and it's tiny. It's a pain in the ass. We came back on a nice roomy jet with better seats, and that was a lot more quiet and a lot more pleasant to fly in, to be honest.
Ooh.
But yeah,
Wow.
I mean, it's all good. I think it's great we have a sort of like an international airport here because they do
Yeah.
fly. Like, you connect to Vancouver or Calgary, and you can fly anywhere in the world out of here, right? So that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
please don't do that, Suzanne.
What,
Oh, I'm sorry, PvP. No,
something happened?
she just told me, Mikey, I'm looking into moving to Russia.
Oh,
I hope that's not
don't move to
true.
Russia. Don't move to
Yeah.
Russia.
Yeah, please don't do
Did you
that.
hear? Did you hear what our supreme leader said the other day about Russia? No. He came out totally in favor of NATO sending long range missiles to the Ukraine to send to attack targets inside Russia. Now, if that
That's
is not
good.
the most Looney Tune shit I've ever heard our prime minister say, I was actually shocked because hey, it's like Putin's already said like you attack inside Russia. I will consider that a declaration of war by NATO, even though Ukraine's not a NATO member, right? Which is nuts.
Well,
I
it is a
mean-
proxy war.
But the
North
thing
Korean
is, it's a
style.
proxy war now. I get that. I get that totally. But
Yeah.
sending missiles that they're going to attack in, disputed areas between Russia and Ukraine, I'm fine with that. Like, that's been going on for years now. But to send long-range missiles that could be used to carry nuclear warheads, I'm getting a little nervous when they start talking about that shit. Because, I mean, Putin said he's going to consider that a declaration of war from NATO. And, I would like to be alive in a couple of years from now, hopefully.
Yeah,
If we
well,
get World
Yeah,
War
that is-
III,
that
it's
is
like
unless
kiss your
we
ass
have the,
goodbye time, right, boys?
Yeah.
everyone's got
Well,
goals.
that is unless, according to
Ugh.
Gorilla, this next month we're supposed to have that asteroid that's supposed to hit the Earth. So
So are
we
you
Well, I
never
saying-
voted
know.
for it.
We
Are
have
you
no
sa-
idea where it's going to head. Hey, antiderivative Jill.
Oh,
How
hey,
are
Hey,
you,
Jill.
Jill,
Jill,
what's
woman?
up?
Hey,
Hello,
Jill.
Jill.
Hey, Jill, you want to join the panel? Come on, join us.
Yeah, come on up. There's a link in the chat there, Miss
Well,
Jill.
There was.
Well, there was.
All right.
I can't
all over
post it
now.
because I'm not a wrench. Just kidding.
Am I a wrench?
Well, there's,
World
you know,
War III. Yeah, I hope
I'm
not,
not
Jill.
saying, but I'm just saying when
I
our
am a
leaders
wrench.
start talking reckless, it becomes more of a possibility, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I think that's reckless to say things like what Trudeau said the other day.
Well, no, it's not
Um,
reckless to say the things that he said. It's reckless
Nobody
to give
said
the
he fully
weapons and the
supports
ability
it.
to do an
Well,
attack.
He fully
Jim,
supports sending
You're
long
gonna have
range
to help
missiles.
Jill.
And you only send long range missiles if you're going to, go long
There it
range to attack something, right, Scotty? So it makes me
Sent by
nervous
Twitter.
anyway. I don't know.
Okay. You sent it to your Twitter there, Jill. To your X-ray.
I sent it to the Twitter twat.
The Twitter
The
twatter.
Twitter twatter.
There it
Yeah,
is.
the X-ray. It's Elon Muskrat love, Scotty.
Yeah.
I don't have no love for Elon Muskrat anymore. I'll tell you that.
It's
Way
a
I've been
parody.
treated on Twitter.
It's PvP, but my
Yep.
brother. It's a parody of his name. I just
I
threw it out there
remember.
because it's a
I do remember that weird song though. Was that not the weird one of the weirdest
Muskrat
songs
Love by
ever?
Captain Ed Tennille. Yes,
It's weird. That's a weird.
I
song
know.
now.
that. Well, he's weird. That's why I threw it out there. Jill says, "Okay, thanks. I'll be there in a bit." No, he is. Elon is nuts. Do you know that if you take away his N,
He's got two
at
nuts.
the end of his, well, no. I'm saying Elon, his first name. If you take away his N and change it to an M and then go the other way, he's a mole. MOLE.
Okay, I guess you could do that.
Well, I mean,
Did you?
Yeah,
I
I was
read.
like-
I read. I
There you
don't.
go.
I have not. I have no way of confirming this, but I saw a video on YouTube today where Elon came out in support of Trump's statement about immigrants are eating cats and dogs, and Elon was firmly backing him up on that, saying it's true. And I was like, wow, that's very interesting to read. You know,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
if
there
it's
have
true.
been-
I don't know if he actually said that, but Jesus, we're
Right.
living
So
in a
the
weird,
one
weird
I
world.
saw an Ohio body cam video of a lady in Canton, Ohio, who was
Canton.
eating a cat, but
Mhm.
A
she
cat?
was an American citizen, so she wasn't a migrant, and so it shouldn't be applied to migrants. However, in Springfield, Ohio, there have been reports of the public park that the migrants have been collecting like duck and geese from the public park near the water, and those
From the pond?
have been sort of feasted upon as like, because I know even around like Oakville, Ontario, just on Lake Ontario, there are Canada geese everywhere, and there are signs that are like, don't fuck with the geese. You can't take them. You can't kill them. Like, I think it's a crime to kill a Canada goose.
Well, they
It
are.
is.
It is. It's a fine.
It is.
It's a major fine for
I
killing
mean,
a Canadian goose.
they're not actually our national symbol because the beaver is our actual national symbol, which I
The
approve of
beaver?
totally.
Fuck
The
it.
beaver is
beaver?
our national symbol. And I am proud to be the member of any country that has the beaver as a national
Scotty
symbol.
fucking beaver.
I say, hell yeah,
Just
hell
a
yeah.
Hey,
beaver.
Daniel. Oh, hey,
Hey, Daniel.
PvP. PvP,
Daniel.
by the way, safe word, Red Oak.
Red Oak,
yeah.
Oak.
No, like I think that it was an inflammatory. They're eating the dogs. I thought that was crazy.
But that's
there
that's
have been
classic Trump. Though.
there
That's
have been a
classic.
bunch of stuff that are like,
Yep.
public animals have been harvested that would not normally be harvested in a Western
agree.
community.
I see that
I
as a
agree.
classic Trump strategy, though. He's done this kind of thing before, right? When he
Excuse-
said, they're rapists, they're murderers, and some of them are nice people.
Well,
qualifying
no, but there
it,
has
right?
been,
But
there
that's
has been-
Trump. That's classic Trump.
but there has been evidence of the fact that they've been
Right,
in
Jill?
Oh, I'm not saying
prisons and-
it's wrong. I'm not saying.
Right.
Of course, there's a kernel of truth for sure.
Right,
you know.
right, Jill? We have two cats and they're protected. They're indoors. I don't dare
Yeah.
let them out even in the hallway of our building.
Yeah, having
I
your
used
cat
to.
Somebody got
indoor-
people,
I used to have a cat, but like a
Indoor
little bit
cats
of
are
Montreal
healthier.
steak
Oh.
spice, little Worcestershire sauce. You throw that in the oven for like 350 degrees.
Oh, you
that's
nasty
good eating.
boy.
Oh, it's good eating.
You boy. I hope you get hairballs in your throat.
I
Well,
hope I get hair on my hair.
Oh,
Get hair in your hair. Huh?
where you're
Gra-
missing
hair-
hair? Yeah, grow it yourself.
None
Spit
of this
it
is
out
real.
like a
This is
hairball
all
and grow
this is
it.
store bought. It's good.
Is
Oh,
it
that's
po-
store bought. Wait, is that the Grown in Hair, that hair club for men thing?
Could
I'm
be.
not just the president. Actually, I'm
the-
not a president. And I'm
Yeah,
not a
you're
client.
not a
No, this is all
president, you're
mine.
an
I'm just
actual-
joking. What time is it where
I
you
remember
are,
that
Jim?
commercial though. That's funny as hell. Yeah.
Too fucking late.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like 2:30 in the morning. I feel
Yeah,
like I
same
should be
here.
Yeah,
getting ready
that's
for
right.
church.
Yeah, that's right. Scotty's on the same time as me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to get
Ooh.
late here, and it's 11:30 now.
Yeah.
And Daniel's son, check your Discord.
Yeah,
Oh,
Daniel.
man. I never turn
Discord
on
there,
Discord.
Jill for Twitter, Twatter, X. Yep. He's just
He's
been
just-
lucky. Who's
Yep.
been lucky? Who's that?
I guess her animal's been lucky.
Oh,
just
your
posting-
cat. Oh, okay. Suzanne. Oh, I'm sorry. Jill's talking about her cat. Lemon
My
says
dog
my
looks
dog
like a
looks like a coyote.
Well, Jill has an indoor cat, and I think indoor cats live longer and are generally healthier, right?
Oh, guaranteed they live longer. Yes.
Well, that's
PvP.
my cousin's last cat
Oh.
ended up getting eaten by a coyote. So.
It's
Hair.
manicured. His
Hair.
hair is natural and it's manicured according to what he said. So
Mm.
yeah. He's not going to be able to turn it into a mohawk anytime soon.
My hair's getting long. I probably could go for a mohawk if I wanted to, but
So
I'd
really?
rather just get
Oh,
it cut
man.
actually
Go
next weekend.
shaggy. Yeah. Well, the
Oh
last
God,
time
I'm
you
actually
told me
getting a
PvP,
mullet.
you thought it was a shag storm your hair. Last time you talked to me.
By the
So-
way, I just put some videos in the private chat if you guys want to peruse those eventually. There's
Okay.
one that I think it's a British guy who has this pretty funny song about we're all far right now. It's pretty hilarious.
Ooh.
It's very sarcastic, but it's very funny.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple on Camilla. One to the classic Doors song "Light My Fire." Whoever they hired to do the vocals sounds a lot like Jim Morrison, but basically it was like Camilla, pants on fire kind of video. It's pretty funny. And then
What
there's
kind
the
of
one.
ship is that?
The third one is
It looks
Camilla.
good. Yeah, I thought it
Camilla-
was a Ferengi shuttle. Of
The
some sort.
third one's
Got it.
Camilla on Gilligan's Island, which I thought is pretty good to have a Gilligan's Island parody. So that
Yep.
was a good one.
Cool.
Hang on, we
Pretty
got
much
somebody in
all.
the transporter buffer. Stand by.
Aye, you're being transported. Stand by.
And there's Daniel's
all
hot
right.
topics.
It must have worked.
And I know,
The man of a million informative.
Yeah.
The man of lots of information.
Yeah, sorry, I had to that little stream we did before with sci-fi system. What's his
Yeah,
name?
the one that we did with Sci-Fi Sif Dan. Yeah.
Yes, I had to go and help my mom give Coco a bath, so I couldn't stick around.
Oh, well, Coco's important. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I catch the video of that on your OnlyFans?
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
kidding,
think he did-
Daniel.
I don't-
I love you, dude.
Yes.
Come.
Thanks, buddy.
Come on, Scotty. You know he didn't shoot video. It was a private matter.
Well, you
He had
ever
to-
see
he
the
had to
video
pay
of the
Coco.
chimp washing the cat?
Chimp?
And this is what I'm
Yeah.
expecting in terms of washing Coco. It's just a black and white
Yeah.
video with a little bit of a and then they're washing pets. It's fun. It's supposed to be fun. I'm sorry if it's rude.
Now, geese are not delicious jerks, Lemon.
geese are
You
nasty.
can,
Geese are nasty, man. Geese are really nasty.
yeah, they
Well,
can break your arm.
They'll hiss at you. They'll run at you. They want to bite you. They're little nasty little bastards, and they crap everywhere too. They're little
Yeah,
bastards.
but back in Japan, where we sent
God.
my brother's adopted daughter back to Japan, they actually serve geese as a delicacy. It's a
Uh-oh.
delicacy for them in the Far East.
Well, I say
He,
we should
he's
start
following you, Mikey.
we should
Yeah,
start
he is.
we
That's
should
my
harvest.
buddy Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry, I can't sleep. I told you that. I'm still streaming. This is my third one in the last 12 hours.
Damn it, man.
Oh man.
I wouldn't be too sad if they culled a certain percentage of geese every year here in Canada
Yeah.
and shipped them off to Japan for a good profit margin. Like I wouldn't be opposed to that concept, you know.
Hey Jim,
Yep.
if Larry's available and he's part of your voiceover stuff, right? You can send him a link,
Hang on
right?
a minute. I got somebody to transport a buffer. Stand by.
哎，有病人 transported. Stand by.
Hello, gorgeous Jill.
There
How
she
are
is.
you?
Hey,
Hello. Yeah, it looks
Jill.
like I'm all. It looks like I'm all together, so I'm
You're all
not worried
together.
about it.
All the
All
pieces went
together
back
now.
together.
All together now.
All together now. All together
All
now.
together now.
All together.
Seem to be
Okay,
in
I'll
one
stop.
piece.
Hey, that was a cool shirt, Jill. You got like a spacey shirt on there.
Yeah, I do.
What's that line where it says black, white, green, red? Can I take my friend to bed? Red, yellow, white, and blue.
Oh,
I
God.
love you.
I know that's a Beatles song, but I can't remember which song it is.
It's all together now. That's
Oh,
lines
okay.
from
It
the
is all
song.
together now. All together now. Yeah,
All together now. Yeah.
I can't remember all the verses to
It's
that. though.
done. It's a song that's done in its entirety at the very end of Yellow Submarine. So yeah, all together
Was
now.
that a Yellow
And you know
Submarine
what's
song?
kind of
Oh, okay.
yeah, and you know what's kind of
Love
cool is
one another.
they show what they do is they show all together now in all the several different languages, like in Greek and Spanish and French,
Huh.
all of them, like at the very end and credits. So it's so worth it. I mean, you just watch Yellow Submarine and you're like, okay, what's going on now? And then they're singing all together now, which is on their album. So yeah, and then you just watch the end credits and sing along, and they print up right at the end all the lyrics and everything. Beam me up, Scotty. Oh, beam me up, Scotty. Yeah, that's actually a parody song from Rhino Records. It's
Yeah.
called Beam Me Up, Scotty. Yeah,
And
yeah,
Larry,
and I know that Larry knows it. So that's a good thing.
if you're still in my private chat, which you are, you've never been up yet, and I've been putting links up. Link for here is there.
Yeah,
You know, there's actually a song called "Beam Me Up, Scotty" by obscure British band called the Fingerprints. That's fingerprints with like a Z at the end.
mhm.
Great
Wow.
band. They put out 3 albums around late 70s, early 80s, which I used to have all of them on vinyl. I'm not sure if I still do, but
Awesome.
fabulous band. And they do have on their the last song on their first album is called
Awesome.
"Beam Me Up, Scotty," which is really cool because it's like a reggae song, but the chorus is like "Beam me up, beam me up, beam me up, Scotty." You know, it's a really cool song. And then it ends the record with it sounds like a combination of phasers and transporters humming together
Wow.
at the end of the song. It's really awesome song if you
That's
ever
neat.
check it out, guys.
Yeah, if it's the same one I'm thinking of it in VVP, they also use the and they use the woman.
I'd have to look it up. I haven't listened to it probably in 6 months, at least maybe a year.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
No, it's been a while. They featured it. They featured it on Dr. Demento. I think
Did
we're
they
all
really?
old enough to remember Dr. Demento. Yeah. Beat
No,
me
I
up,
remember
Scotty.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I used to listen to him. Jill, do you ever listen to Dr. Demento show at night? Like if you were tired
No,
and you wanted to
I'm sorry, I
No?
haven't, but I do know that Dr. Demento is one of Jim Cox's biggest inspirations.
Yes.
I'm referring to the
And
song
Weird
by
Al.
Midnight Magic.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I used to growing up as a kid, and I loved, like, on Saturday nights, that when Dr. Demento would come on the radio, and I knew the channel or the station that I would listen to it. And and one of my favorite ones actually is by a guy named Tom T-Bone Stakis, and he calls it Existential Blues. Is
Tom
it really
T-Bone
New
Stakis.
Montana? Is it really heebie-jeebies? Is it schizoid paranoia? And it goes, oh, la 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 la, existential blues. Yeah. Goes really
Well,
up there.
didn't Demento, like, was it back in the 80s? He had like a radio show once a week that went for 2 or 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
That's the one. Yeah.
I don't think we ever had it on our radio here, but I definitely heard
Oh,
about it because it
You
was
bet we're
famous.
Canadians. Damn it.
hmm
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
we never
Maybe
got
it
it.
was
Dr.
on, but
Demento
maybe I
there,
missed
man.
it. I don't know.
Out of the United States.
Well,
yeah.
and PvP, you probably had a better chance of hearing Dr. Demento than I did, just because he was based in the West Coast. He was out of Los
Or
Angeles.
was he?
wasn't
Was he like California or something? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Oh,
you
yeah.
would have had a better
Okay.
chance. It's kind of the same thing
Hmm.
as like when and well, not even the same thing.
It's hard
I
to
was
say
gonna-
though, because in the 80s,
I was going to
spent-
liken him to Howard Stern, but even Howard Stern was nationally.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, pretty much North America wide, was he not?
Yeah,
So-
he was.
Good
That's
for
what he was.
you.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know. Somehow
Jim-
I missed all the. I was totally aware of him, but I just somehow missed his broadcast for. Well, I was doing big time college in the 80s too, though. I put a lot of.
What is
hours
the
in
difference
the 80s.
between regular college and big time college?
Big time college is when you're like working like a fucking slave and you're putting in hours and hours and hours and hours and hours every week,
Sounds like regular college.
as opposed to some of those part-time students that don't really count.
No, we call them
Oh,
drop.
I see. So you have what we call a part-time commitment, and those who are truly committed to
Oh,
college.
I definitely was committed to college in the 80s, and I probably
Yeah.
still should be committed, but I'm not going.
Well,
Straight that
I
far
don't know of
gone.
any asylum that's nearby PvP, so don't say
They
you want
closed
to be
those.
committed.
That's the trouble. They
Watch
closed
what
those.
you say.
I'd have to just steal a shopping cart from the local grocery store and wheel off down to the tent city if I got that bad, but
have
not
a
there yet.
tent
So,
city.
you know.
How's that going to help
Yeah.
you with college to have a grocery cart?
Yeah.
To carry the books.
Those were good
Carry the
years.
book.
though.
Oh.
I love college. Actually,
Ooh.
college was a lot of fun. Though it was hard work, man. Anybody who says, "Oh, those college boys, they got it easy," it's like, no, it's not easy. It's a hell of a lot of hard fucking work to get to pass courses and end up getting a degree at the end of it all. It's a lot of bloody work.
Yeah.
When you say Larry, do you mean Larry, like the one with the
Well, I
Rocky
don't
and
want to give his.
Bullwinkle link?
Well, no. Larry. I don't want to say his last name because he's a close friend. Jill. I've known him since I moved to
Hagman.
Arizona back in. Well, I met him in Arizona in 1977. I've known him for 47 years. He's a brother. He's also a family member. Because his mother, and his wife and their son all know my parents and know everybody down there. But now he lives in California, so he's
Just
like
Larry.
we just call him Larry.
I think
Just
it's
Larry.
Larry.
I
Is
love
love
your
that
body,
the same
Larry.
person? But I'm trying to figure out, is it Be Yourself Adventures? Is that
Yes,
Larry?
that's his. Yeah, Larry's YouTube channel is Be Yourself Adventures. Yeah, he was with us on my stream earlier last night. With the Star Trek 4 Voyage Home. We did a review, and
Never
Gorilla
seen it. Heard it
actually
was good.
provided. Jill, you would have been proud of
It's my
Gorilla's random
favorite
thoughts.
movie.
Really?
Well,
What did
see,
he say?
you need to join us sometime. All you have
Probably
to do is
not, but
subscribe
what
to
did he
me.
say?
I have a subscribers only. What?
What did he say? What did Gorilla say? No, I
Well,
probably
Gorilla
won't, but
loved
tell
it.
me
No,
what Gorilla said.
Gorilla, you would have been proud of Gorilla, Jill. Gorilla stayed with us for 3 hours and did the slides for the movie.
That's
Nope, through the whole
amazing. That's
thing.
right. No, but I know that Gorilla loves Star Trek 4 because the first time that I reviewed it, he wanted to be on, but he could only be on for a few minutes. So he showed up, and then Paramount blocked my stream. They destroyed it, and they were like, "No, you
Damn
can't
it.
stream because of your you
Uh,
had
well-
too many
well-
slides, and you had a bad video." And so
Well,
then
Jill,
this year, I redid
Yeah.
it again, and I edited it, and I re-released it. Better, and it's more fantastic than it ever would be
Yes,
the
Larry.
first time.
There you go.
And
no,
yeah,
he's
so it was
just Larry.
so good. It was so good that Gorilla said, "Where's my link? I want to be on the stream." And it was a premiere, so he couldn't be on the stream, but he was there.
Well, Jill, I'm sub to you, obviously. So if you want to, as long as you're sub to me, it's subscribers only. You could have just joined. All you had to do was just,
Good.
And I do think I have your last name still. I won't say it obviously, but I do
What
have your
the
last name
hell,
in
man?
Facebook. What? I know
I
your
know your
last
last
name.
name, by the way.
I do.
Well,
know
Jill,
where
This
you
is the
live.
first time that's been
Know
said
where
to
you
me.
live.
well, Jill does
I
have
well, I
her.
sent Rel. I
I was
did
gonna
send
turn
like.
into a Mel Gibson movie where he
Look, I
yells
have
into
to
the
find
camera,
it.
"Get
I
back
have to
to the
find it
sun."
again to. Oh, I'm sorry, Scotty. I didn't mean to talk over you just then.
Movie.
No. All I need to do is just send Jill another, or send her another friend request and to her
Oh
site.
no, that's over. You decided not to do that. But let's talk about fun stuff. What's
Fun
going
stuff
on,
is
guys?
fun.
Oh,
Fun stuff.
you know the funnest thing is that before I was on this live stream, you guys
Yeah.
are saying, "What if an asteroid hits us?" And I
Yeah,
looked
we were
it up.
talking about the
It looks
asteroid,
like
which you said is going to orbit the Earth. Yeah, for 53
yeah,
days.
it's gonna be a temporary moon, and that's gonna go off into the solar system. Hopefully, it doesn't crash into us
Oh, okay.
instead.
Well, we were talking about
Oh.
World War III too, as well, Jill. But either one is a bit concerning.
Lemon, you get me. Thank you so much for getting my Love Your Body reference. Love Your Body, Larry, from Fletch. Thank you so much,
From
Lemon
Fletch,
Pie.
yeah.
And
Of
that's
And I
why
guess
we are friends. But wouldn't it be cool if there was an asteroid that sort of orbited the Earth and for a little while we had two
That would
moons?
be
That would be kind of
cool.
rad.
If we didn't all
I
die,
think
that
it'd
would be
be.
great.
I think
Yeah,
it would
would
be
fuck with the
very.
tides, though. It would probably be an
Oh, that
environmental
could be bad.
hellscape.
Well, I'm
But
I'm
not
in
if it's
I'm
tiny.
12 hours
If it's
inland, so
tiny,
I'm
the
fine.
orbit of a second, the orbit of a second moon that's tiny wouldn't affect the tides too much.
So, how is Jill? You probably know a bit more about this than I would, but how would you be able to orbit an asteroid, considering all that space junk we still have up there? So, is it going to be in same orbit as the space junk, or above it, or below
All
it?
depends.
Well,
All depends on
depends.
orbit.
to quote
depends
the
on the
Hitchhiker's
orbit.
Guide to the
Okay,
Galaxy, space is big.
I understand.
Unbelievably big.
I
Like
didn't
it
say
will blow your mind how big space is. So if it does do an orbit, it probably can avoid a lot of stuff because there is more space than stuff.
No.
you mean more space than space junk, right?
Whoa.
Unless
Yes.
unless the asteroid takes out a few unused satellites or things that are broken down.
Oh, but what if it takes
Well,
out a couple of used satellites?
what
Like what if
what
it takes out HBO
not
or something?
would not a
Oh,
would not a good size asteroid have no problem taking out a few dead satellites anyway? Like
Oh yeah.
it would just schmuck them out of the way, right? It'd be
Push 'em.
like
Yep.
crash, burn, boom,
Bulldoze 'em.
bang, you're gone. You know.
Yep.
yeah. Now guess what? Let's imagine if the asteroid were actually to hit the International Space Station.
Now that would be a different story. I don't
know
think the
any of it.
We're
astronauts
all
would
in
be too
trouble if that
impressed.
happens. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
That's not
they've
good.
got. Do they not have astronauts trapped up there? They can't get them back till like
They
January. or
do
something?
on the Starliner.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Oh my god,
geez,
they're
I hope-
stuck there. And it was
I-
so messed
Yeah.
up. The Starliner started making funky noises, so they had to send the
Uh-oh.
Starliner back. And so now the
You mean
astronauts are
like Funky Soul
when
Brothers?
you
That
mean
type of
funky noises, you're not talking about cool
funky,
music, I'm guessing, right,
funky.
Jill?
No.
no, they were making
No.
noises,
No.
but they didn't know what was causing.
She
Oh,
doesn't.
God.
I'm pretty sure Jill doesn't mean Funkadelic by Parliament, but hey,
Well, I don't even know if Jill's ever heard Parliament, but that aside,
Larry, I'm
I
tired.
know what she means. She means like mechanical,
well, you're very welcome.
problematic noises, I'm guessing.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Like your car is going to die because the transmission's going to drop out of it any minute now, kind of noise.
So
Don't say
so
that
they-
too loud.
So
about
they
that.
so they sent the Starliner back to Earth without the astronauts, and the astronauts
Oh,
are still
no.
up there
Yeah,
because
that's
they
bad.
didn't trust the
Oh.
Starliner to bring them home safely.
right. Did
Yeah.
the
Is that
Starliner
Elon-
get
is
home
that-
safely?
Is that Elon's ship?
Yeah, I think it did.
That's
Oh,
Elon's
what a
private.
ripoff.
That's
Oh,
his private.
gee, It's just
yeah.
like his cars, not reliable,
Is it really a shuttle, Jill? Is it like a private shuttle that he flies up there himself, or
Larry, how's your
Who?
mom holding up?
Elon?
Oh,
They-
Elon,
they
yeah,
went up
Elon
there.
has the Dragon. He has the Dragon, but the
right,
Dragon won't get there
SpaceX,
until next.
yeah.
Until they won't get there until next year to save the
Wow.
astronauts.
Jeez, that's so wild.
Whoa.
So they're
That's
going to spend
awesome.
Christmas on the space station.
Yeah, like that truly proves the science fiction of The Martian, in that if we can't collect someone from a space station around Earth's orbit, there is no way in a million years we would ever be able to recover someone from a Martian mission.
Really having a rough time.
Yeah,
Wow.
no way.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
I know, but I'm watching For All Mankind, and it makes me excited that we can have moon bases and then move to
Sure.
Mars.
I think we
Oh,
should have.
sure. Moon
I think
bases
we
are
should.
cool.
Yeah, I think we should do moon bases long before we go to Mars, because Mars is a long.
Oh,
bloody
definitely.
trip,
Oh,
right?
definitely.
I,
Absolutely,
Whereas
because
the
it'll
moon,
get our
what's
feet
the-
wet.
What's it like? 5-6 days to the moon now? Because we probably got faster
3 days.
ships now, right?
yeah, 3 days. It's
3
days.
days.
3
3
days.
days
If
to the
something
moon.
goes wrong, you just turn around, you come back. I mean, no big deal, right? It's like,
Right.
And once we get a few of these ships, like we get, if they get a fleet going, like 5 or 6 of these ships, then even if one has problems, the other ones can go and help out, right? So,
Yep.
Well,
That's
and not only
accurate.
that, but once you get to the moon, you'll be able to set up mining operations to develop, being able
Yeah.
to collect fuel.
it'd be
What
cool.
And
shit
then
is on the moon?
the-
What
I
still think-
minerals?
I
The
still
moon,
think
the moon will be able to send you to Mars. It'll be like a landing base.
Well,
like
like
a
a landing
jumping-off
base, but
point.
why would you have a mining operation on the moon? Are
Well,
there
it's a
minerals
Helium
on the moon?
3.
To
Helium
mine,
3.
to mine,
and
What
other
the
mine
fuck
stuff.
is
certain
helium
materials.
3?
Yeah,
Scotty, it's
the
to mine
lithium
certain
crystals,
materials that
All
are
right,
on
somebody
the moon.
somebody explain this to me, but one at a time, please.
Yeah, thank you so
Go ahead.
much. No problem.
Go ahead.
Well,
And
no,
then- Dead air.
it's mostly helium 3 if you're able to figure out what to do with fusion but also water and
Is there water
You
on the
can-
moon?
can
I'm not.
so
In certain
I
parts,
guess the
yeah.
question is, can you create rocket fuel from moon materials?
Yes,
Can you?
I believe so.
I still think
Certain parts.
I still say if you built a luxury
This sounds like a
hotel on
flimsy
the moon,
plan, gentlemen.
a luxury hotel on the moon could bring in billions of dollars over the years
Yep.
because those rich
No,
folks,
it's
they'd
true. You
love
can.
to go up to the moon, right?
No, I mean, For All Mankind told me you could, and the internet.
Okay, you're
showing me I can
referring
too.
to a science fiction television show. You haven't given me any
We are living in
concrete.
science
I
fiction,
don't
are
know
we
what
not?
helium 3 is. Someone explain this to me in practical terms.
Okay.
It's higher than
It's a
helium
heavy
1 and
gas.
helium 2, Scotty.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I love Helium 3. It's my favorite one. It was
Helium
directed by
3
David
is-
Fincher.
That's the way to go. Okay, I'll
It's
tell
just like your
Now-
parts, there's Scotty.
You know,
Heavy
what
gas,
it'll probably
hardly.
be. Yeah, Jill. I don't know if you've ever seen Space 1999. Have you ever seen that show? Way back in like. the
You know
70s,
what?
something.
I'm still trying to get through UFO, and when I finish UFO, I'll move
Yeah,
on to Space
oh, okay,
1999.
Shadow
But, okay, so
Organization.
but the thing
Okay.
is, I want to read this. Okay, so while the exact composition of regolith, and regolith is moon dust, current moon dust. No matter where you
Cool.
land on the moon, regolith will be 45 oxygen, 25 silicon, 12% aluminum, 15 iron, and 15% calcium with sodium. And so you can make rocket fuel.
Out of the
Cool.
dust of the moon?
Out of the dust of the
Yeah.
moon.
Makes it sound funny.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't take much, right? Because is it in the moon
Mikey
dust is
Suze
kind of like
4.
crystallized?
Mikey Suze 4, I have to interrupt you right now because, quite frankly, you just said in the chat, laugh out loud. And this entire time, you've been on camera and on microphone, and I did not hear you laugh out loud. You, sir, are disingenuous.
Am I?
You did not laugh out loud, but you said you laughed out loud.
Moon bad
Well, I was
idea.
laughing at Lemon Pie's comment, but I
No,
didn't
you
really
weren't.
just
You
want
weren't.
to
You said laugh out loud, but you did not laugh out loud.
laugh out loud.
No, that's not. You're just saying the thing that you said.
He
Which was
kept
a
it
lie.
in, Scotty. He kept it in.
All right,
kept it
anyway,
in,
let's-
Scotty.
moving
It
on,
was an
moving on.
inner laugh. He
Then it
laughed
wasn't
on
an
his
inner laugh.
soul.
Then it was laugh inside, which is
Laugh
Li.
There you
inside.
go.
And all you got
There
to do
go.
is add an E, and it's a lie.
And it's alive. Yeah. Yeah. So Jill, so when you get through Shadow on UFO, definitely check out Space 1999 because Jerry Anderson to me is a genius. I mean, I think that more than likely, if we're going to have a moon base alpha, it's going to be exactly like Jerry envisioned it in Space 1999. Definitely.
Daniel's
The
Hot
only thing
Topics
I
has a
have to worry
really good
about,
point.
yeah.
Mining on the moon is a bad idea. Remember what happened in the Time Machine 2003? Oh my God, they blew up the moon. It
Yeah,
was
they blew
so
up the
Just
moon.
awesome.
don't just don't blow it up. You be careful.
It just
Yeah,
Like,
you don't want to
the
do
moon.
that.
You mine the moon the way Native American would without dynamite.
Okay. Cool, Larry. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, that's true. We can. Yeah, a lot of nukes. Of course, we can
Yep.
use the ones we already have right now and maybe put them in a storage bin up there in the moon somewhere. Create a thing.
Well, the
Jim,
helium-3 thing is more of a long-term thing because we really haven't mastered the art of fusion yet. We only
No
know
fusion
fission.
reaction yet? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, our fusion is not so good. But go ahead,
Yeah.
Jim. Did Jim have something to say?
no, I had a question for Jim. I was just asking because the title of this stream is testing my new camera take 2.
Yeah, it's
Did
right
it
there.
work?
So far.
That's
so far
good.
It's working.
Are you happy
Oh,
with the
you're
technical
using the
advancements?
camera.
What's this?
What? Oh my stars! I can see the stubble. It's HD.
Yeah,
Bye. See you later.
he's in 4K.
No, shit won't work.
Are you in 4K, Jim? I didn't forget
This
what
is
you told me.
4K. Yeah.
It is 4K. That's what I thought. Yeah, 4K camera.
I can
He
real
can
close.
actually
Wow.
go. He can actually go
Yeah,
180
bye.
degrees and rotate. Oh, there is. See, and he can disappear off the screen.
Whee! Go this side.
Do you have a virtual Jill? Do you have a virtual background on yours?
Whee!
Oh, you just went mute. You just went mute. No.
George.
What? Oh, he's
Oh
falling.
God, I know I missed something because this
Stuart.
is looking weird here.
These are
Yeah.
the best.
Well, his
effects I've
head
seen
is
in a
like
while.
close by, and then he just goes into his screen and disappears. I see him go off camera a couple times. Jill?
Oh, now Jill's on the moon. Wow.
Yeah, she's on the moon.
Hey, Jill,
Hey,
you're gonna
Jill,
do
I
any
can't
mine-
hear you
you're gonna
though.
do some
Did
mining
you
now.
mute yourself? Your mic, honey.
Yeah, I'm on.
Oh,
I'm
there
on.
we go.
Anyway,
Okay.
I can't zoom
She's
in
gonna
on
mine.
myself.
She's gonna mine up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna collect.
Yeah,
the
we got a
moon
mine up
dust.
there behind her. Yeah. Oh no, you know what? There is some evidence back behind you there, Jill. Some remnants of maybe a
Yeah.
past moon base alpha back there. Yeah, a couple craters.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you look behind you,
Oh
there's a
shit.
couple craters. Yes, I see them. Yeah.
So what you
Cool.
do is you have to find a good crater that has like some water. And
Yes.
yeah, you'll be good.
Well, moon crystals, right? They exist, right? So you could take the crystalline elements from a moon crystal, actually create some of that heavy water, right? That you can use for bombs and stuff. You can do that with moon crystals because they do have some crystalline. I do recall reading that, about the moon. So
You know, they could mine some moon rocks too and bring them back to Earth and just like sell
Mhm.
them for, collectibles. And they could fund
Yeah.
the moon base that way too, partially, right?
yeah, and you know what, PvP? If you were to mine the moon for just pure coal energy, it would last you probably over 1,000 years at least.
Well, the moon's fairly large. It's not that tiny. It looks tiny in our sky because it's so far
Yeah.
away, but it's still a good size, right?
Yeah. Well, here's an idea. This is an idea I proposed to a friend of mine back in NASA. I said, if you have the capability to transport materials from the moon to the space station and then back to Earth, and if you have a process like that you can connect all three and have a path they can follow so that you don't get caught in Earth rotation or whatever. If it's possible to do that, that would be helpful, especially if we ever start running out of, like I said, coal material or stuff like that. We could just mine the moon. And like I said, and Jill's talking about Starliner. Well, convert the Starliner into a cargo ship
You
and just
probably
go down there, have
I'm
robots dig out the moon dust,
He
put
must.
it in the cargo ship, fly it back to the ISS,
Oh, I'm
and
sure
then
he'll.
just fly that back there.
I'm
Yeah.
sure Elon has cargo ships on the drawing board somewhere, right, Mikey?
Oh, I'm sure he does.
He
Yeah.
must have cargo ships on the drawing
Yeah,
board.
can you read that?
Well, if he does,
I
my
couldn't
friend
even
from
read. I
NASA
couldn't
would
read
be
that if it
talking
was
to him
five,
right now.
5
So
inches away from my eyes. I tried. I got my new headset on, guys. I just put the box in the closet today. Put it away. This got an instruction manual, a warranty guarantee. The print
Good.
is like font size of like
okay, Jill.
0.0%. It's so tiny. I don't even think a 12-year-old could read that bloody instructions on the
Wow.
warranty, right? It's so tiny. It's like there's no way my eyes are going to ever read this thing. So I
Yeah.
just threw it in the box and put it on the shelf and forgot about it. You know, the heck with it. Well, by the way, I put a another video there a little while ago in the private chat. It's I didn't discover this guy till tonight. I was kind of feeling a bit down earlier on, and I needed a good laugh, and somehow I stumbled upon this guy's channel. He seems to be a British dude. Dominic Frisby Comedy Videos is his channel name, and he's got a couple of really good ones. I just posted one in the private chat. The title is "I Am a White Man and I'm Sorry," and it is absolutely hilarious because everybody's blaming white guys for all the sins of the world, and he goes through all that, and then he ends up actually talking about all the things white guys have actually contributed to the world towards the end of the video, and it's pretty hilarious actually.
Okay, Mikey.
Anyway, if anybody wants to check it out, it's pretty funny.
Got quiet.
Very quiet.
Scanner in the background.
Need some cricket sounds.
Yeah. It's towers talking to towers. Everybody's muted Mike, but you and me.
Yeah. Well, it is midnight here now, so I guess it's getting towards that time.
Hell,
Midnight
3
here.
a.m. for me.
Yeah, well, you're Eastern time, I guess.
Yep. Eastern time with the scanner going nuts.
Yeah, I hear something in the background there.
Yeah. He'll do that for about a half an hour to an hour at times.
Really? Jeez.
What'd I miss?
Not a heck of a lot.
Everything.
All right.
Oh, I just mentioned
Everything
Scotty.
and everything.
I posted a music video by a guy named Dominic Frisby, some British guy who does comedy videos in the UK. And the title of the video is "I Am a White Man and I'm Sorry," and it's pretty funny.
Oh,
All right, Larry, take
'Cause
care.
It's
see you, Larry.
it's like mocking all the all the shit lately about how we're supposed to feel guilty about everything as white. Well, it's actually 4 years since he posted it, but it's still totally on target, right? And it's really funny. If you want to have a laugh, I suggest taking a look at it.
Well, do you feel guilty?
No, I don't. But he's mocking the whole thing about white man guilt, right?
Yeah.
Right.
he's having
If
a
you don't
great
feel
time
guilty,
doing it.
then
And
it's kind of
No, I don't.
deaf
But
ears.
he's hilarious. Like he sums up. He lists all the things we're supposed to feel guilty about, like oppression.
Why are we supposed
and
to feel guilty about
slavery,
them?
and this and that and the other thing, right? It goes
Check
on.
more often.
If you've ever seen that Bob Dylan video, "Subterranean Homesick Blues," where he has all the
Oh, sure.
cards,
Where he does the flashcard.
he does the flashcard parody of it, right? And it's all the things white men we're all supposedly guilty of, and it's hilarious. And then in the last part of the video, he
I don't think
it's on his head, right? And he then he lists all the accomplishments white men have actually achieved in the world over the centuries, and that is really hilarious too. It's a great video.
Well, I don't feel the need to feel guilty, and I don't feel the need to
It's not
defend
about,
anything.
it's about having a laugh, right? He's actually
Oh,
educating
it's
people.
okay.
that-
It's just
he's
about
educating
race
people.
relations.
I
that
think
is
he's
funny.
educating people that white male guilt is stupid and it's nonsense. And actually, white men have done a hell of a lot more good in the world than bad.
But
I think
I
is the
sort of
point, right?
subscribe to the, like, when it comes to this sort of thing, and it's an old clip, but I sort of fall into the Morgan Freeman situation. It's like, how do you want to end racism? Stop talking about it. And That is
Yeah.
also, even if you feel that you're being attacked for being a certain ethnicity, then
No,
you
no.
should be like, I also subscribe to, the content of your character as opposed to, so I
Yeah,
don't
he
feel guilty for anything that I've
actually
done.
actually he has a video where he brings up the Martin Luther King and the content of your character. And he spins that one too in a hilarious way. It's like we we used to have this great man, Martin Luther King, and then you got to watch the videos. I mean,
But if you don't advocate
I'm
for it, if you
botching it by
don't take it
trying to describe it.
earnestly, like I understand that, making fun of the people who are bullying you for being whatever ethnicity you are.
He's not so
Hey,
much making fun
Mikey.
of any. He's not really making fun of anybody though. He's just kind of stating
Okay,
the
Larry.
state of the world and where it's at.
Well, but
Basically.
that's his perception of where it's at, and he's
Well,
sort
watch
of,
all I can say. Don't judge the videos until you watch them. That's what I.
well,
would
if
say.
it's a message video, if it's
Because they're
one
only
of
like
those
4
things,
but it's a comedy
I don't care
video.
if it's
They're
a minute
funny.
and a second.
They're funny as hell. So, well, you're lost if you don't want to watch a good funny
No,
video.
it's not a matter of being lost, sir. I apologize if I'm being blunt, but I'm just saying, like, I think it's strange the highlighting of it in a victim way
He's not
and
doing.
saying,
No, it's not a
Well,
victim.
no,
way
but
at all.
basically, Scotty, he's saying that just because someone did something in the past 100 years ago doesn't mean that you're responsible for someone else's actions, and that's the
Agreed.
problem. That's the
Just
problem
watch-
with
You know who
reparations,
freed the
for
slaves? A
example.
white man. You know who
I
killed
just
the
say-
man
I
who
just
freed the
say-
slaves? A white man. There we
Also,
go.
I just say watch the videos and make up your own mind, please.
Well, it's a
That's
music.
my
that's
It's
opinion.
basically,
it's a
but that's
song.
basically how I raised my kids. Is that I showed them Martin Luther King and his philosophies are basically all anybody ever needs on race
And he
relations.
does
and I
mention
agree with
Martin
you.
It's
Luther King
true.
in one of his comedy videos about how great his message was.
Do you think?
So
do
these
you
are
think?
these are good videos. They really are.
Do you
They're
think that
funny as
Martha?
hell, and they're also educational at the same time.
All right,
think.
calm down, reel it in. Do you think that Martin Luther King is was a prophet of sorts in terms of his expounding about how better to treat fellow human beings?
Well, I guess if a prophet is somebody that speaks just basic good common
Okay,
sense
Larry.
as a prophet, I guess he was.
Next time.
I think he was just speaking good human common sense values that anybody with half a brain could embrace. It's like it's all about the content of
Well,
our characters, who we are,
but
and who our core values are, and not our skin color, our race, our gender, our religion, whatever. It's about who we are,
Testing
core,
myself. Sorry.
core values.
Oh.
Anyway.
sure, yeah, no, absolutely. But and the thing is that you can reflect on that mortal man's life and being a prophet, or even just a preacher, a reverend, in which he was in our
He was.
opinion.
He was a rep.
And so, and is it because we have knowledge of his history that makes it so that that he is less
What's that?
mystical
I
than
don't.
obviously Jesus was the Son of God, but there have been many prophets over the years throughout history, and we know
I
some.
think you're
but
far
like,
off.
I'm sorry.
I don't think you're far off on that because he is somebody who shows everyone how to be. And if you listen to him, then none of this would even be a problem.
I think the thing is, you're talking about a lot of figures being mystical. I don't think Martin Luther King was ever mystical. He was just a
No, I
real
don't either.
down to earth man. I mean, Jesus was mystical, and other spiritual leaders were mystical, but Martin Luther was not. He was just a preacher, a down to earth real guy, and
He's like Zaphod Beeblebrox. He's just a man.
well,
He practiced civil disobedience, and
Yes,
and
which
did.
I
yeah, so he
enjoy
did.
all the time.
And
Well, so-
that's what annoys me so much is because don't forget this was going on in the 1960s. I can't remember when did he give that was the Lincoln Memorial where he gave the steps of that speech because I actually walked up there.
I was
I stood where he actually gave that speech when I went to
There's-
Washington in the late 90s. It sent chills
There's an
up my spine.
engravement.
It sent chills up my spine. I got to say, guys, just walk up the steps that Martin Luther King Jr. did, like man, it was like what the hell do they call it? A pilgrimage, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I'm
Yeah.
not an overly religious person, but it did, you walk in the steps of giants, I guess, if I'm trying to make any sense at all.
Oh.
And
Oh,
it does
and
affect
Abraham
you, right?
Lincoln at the Lincoln Memorial, he is a
Well,
giant.
looking at that Lincoln
Yes.
statue, though, that is a great statue. It really does
Yes.
humble you because it makes you feel really small when you're looking
Well,
up at
Yeah.
that huge Lincoln, right?
Now,
And it's
Yeah, now,
also it's a
gentlemen-
funny joke
Appropriate.
that Dennis Miller did, and he said, "This is what I want to see at the Lincoln Memorial. My favorite president sitting exactly where I want him to sit, at the command chair of the Starship Enterprise."
It is kind of like that, though, isn't it? It is a bit like
that
that.
is what happened.
command ship and starship. That makes sense. Well, I did sit at the command chair. There was a this place I went to in Phoenix, Arizona called the Arizona Science Center, and I spent 6 hours with a good friend of mine who I used to work with. Hey, Larry. Hey,
guys,
brother.
how are you?
Hello.
Awesome, man. Good to see you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Larry. I love your body,
Hey.
Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Hello,
Uh,
Larry. I didn't think we'd get a chance to meet you. How are you?
I was going to beam him up,
that's
but Mikey
awesome.
can't.
Well,
But
beat
Mikey
me
can't
up,
talk.
Scotty.
Hey,
Very
everyone. This is Larry. He is a good friend of mine. Like I said, we've been friends for 47 years. Larry, to the left of you over there. Oh, you're in the
Clowns
middle.
to the
Hey,
left of
you're
you,
Alice from
jokers
Brady
to the
Bunch.
right. Here you are, stuck in the middle with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Stuck in the
No,
middle
he's
again.
he's Larry in the YouTube bunch. Yeah, he's in the middle.
Right.
Where's Alice?
Yeah. I feel like Alice. No, I don't.
Anyway, to the left of you, Larry, is the wonderful Miss Anti-Derivative Jill. To the right of you
Yes.
is a
Nice to-
buddy named Scotty R37 who actually lives in the same area of Toronto, Canada, except he lives over on the west end and we're on the east end. Me and
Well, I
Suzanne.
got
Well, that's
And then
great.
down below you is over there in Bellwood, Ontario, is Mr. Daniel's Hot Topics himself.
Hey,
With
Daniel.
Coco the doggy. And then over in the over here to the corner is Mr. PvP. He lives in Kelowna, British Columbia.
How are you, PvP?
I'm actually doing okay, actually.
To the
I'm
left,
not
to the
muted,
left.
am I? Damn,
Is that
this
what-
Bunch of
microphone.
damn Canadians.
You're
And then
surrounded.
there's that other
Look at
guy.
people.
There's another guy hosting the stream. What's his name again? I heard him
Asshole. Ask me again, I'll tell you the same.
And Larry's in California with his wonderful wife Diane. So
Cool.
yeah,
Right,
he is very, very good man. Yes.
And we got the
And he has a
Commodore.
good son. Yeah.
How
We-
are you, Jim?
Yeah, Jim.
Tired.
Good. Good.
Oh, come on, Lemon. Everybody knows where we are by now. Come on. We can fake our places where we live too, you know.
I'm in Arizona.
Yeah.
No, I'm kind
Yeah.
of with you,
Yeah,
Lemon.
there
I
you
thought
go.
that was
California,
a weird sort
Arizona.
of travel log.
I'm in Hong Kong. No, I'm kidding.
You're in
I'm
Hong Kong?
in-
Okay.
I'm in
Wrong
King
with
Kong. That's
Yeah.
not a country, or that's not
I'm
a
gonna
city.
get on my
That's
ship here in a
that's a
minute.
giant ape.
You know, I'm
Hey,
in Cali.
Lemon,
I'm
I
in Cali.
know that you live in a desert, okay?
Are you
I'm in
talking about the
I'm
game
in
where you play
Cali.
with paddles?
Yeah, that's a
What
cool
the doorbell says?
It's
That
farting
looks like
too.
a
It's got
chick,
flames
though.
coming out.
That looks like a tick. I know it's a Ferengi ship, but
paddles
it looks
and a
like a big
doorbell?
ass tick.
I'm in California. So there we go.
Yeah, he's in
I'm
California.
in Texas.
Yeah, that's where
Yes,
Jill
you're
is.
in Texas.
Is.
Long, tall Texan.
Yeah.
Oh, did
well,
you hear? Speaking
her-
of Texas, did you hear that the Marina Sirtis was going to be coming back to the United States for a convention?
Yay.
Are you kidding?
You're gonna tell us that half of us should die?
Well, no, it's not that. Did she actually say you should die?
Yeah, she
No.
said half of Texas should die. Particularly
She
the
said half of
Republicans.
Is
Texas
she
should die?
Thanos?
Oh, come on. No. Marina
Okay,
would
No,
not
it's
do-
true.
Are you
She
so
did.
true?
Are
No,
you
I know
kidding
she,
me? You
I
guys
know
don't
she
know
said
this?
inflammatory things.
I
but
do
yes.
remember her saying that because I read about that
Yeah.
too, Jill. And my question to Jill is, if you can go and see her in a convention when she shows up soon, are you going to go up and just drift her or what?
Oh my god.
I don't know. No, I love Star Trek too much. I'll probably just leave her alone. I
Yeah.
took a picture
Um,
with her.
But
a
but
few years
Jill,
ago before she
do you
said
live
those
in the
things.
same? Yeah, Jill, do you live in the same part as Lemon Pie does? Because I know Lemon Pie's in Texas somewhere.
South.
Don't worry,
Oh,
we'll all
south?
text you
Okay.
our postal codes and zip codes after the show.
After the show, I aim to get all your addresses and
Look,
plop
Okay,
them in
unless
private
you're
chat so people would
which
know where
brings
you
me
are.
which brings me to the most important part of the show. If you would like to send me a Hot Toys
Oh,
sixth
here we go.
scale
Oh,
She-Hulk
here we go
doll,
Here
again.
we go.
I am looking forward to it. And if you would like my address, that is the
Hey.
only way you
damn
will
it,
get it.
Mikey.
Hey, Lemon Pie, that's actually Be Jesus. That's his Jesus.
Be Jesus.
I
Bee
sent
Jesus,
Scotty
like
a
Bee Gees.
postcard one time.
Yeah, Be Jesus.
Oh yeah, you know my postal code. You're fine, Jill. You're in the inner sanctum.
Yeah, does it start with an M? Scotty, yours your postal
Oh,
zip
if this
code?
were Wheel of Fortune, I'd be like, oh, sorry, there are no M's.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes, you
Wow.
did.
Oh man. Well, here's the thing. We know that Jim lives in Ohio, and I call
Stop
it the
being
Buckeye
Columbo about people's addresses while we're live.
State.
I'm on a starship. I don't know
Whatever.
what the
Yeah,
hell you're
just,
talking
just
about.
Mikey,
Exactly.
why do
I've
you want
got a secret
everybody's address?
volcano lair.
You
No,
want
no, no,
everybody's
I'm not
address at the
doing
end of the
addresses.
stream.
I
don't know,
I
man.
just. Oh
No, you're just
DVD,
being weird.
come
You're just
on.
being weird. Reel it in. Don't worry about the geography of the situation. Just have a fun
Geography
conversation.
means nothing. It's
Mike,
not
you
like
got
trolls are
4
going to knock down our
kilometers.
doors anywhere soon or anytime
From
soon.
what direction in the sky do the
You're right.
airplanes fly above your home? I'm
You're
like,
right.
Jesus Christ.
Tell me how many
Before we started
kilometers.
talking about geographies of where people live, you were talking about the Lincoln Memorial, and I've been there one time when I was 11
Nice.
years old. I went when I was in Washington. When I went to Washington D.C. and yeah, it is enormous. You feel so tiny next to Lincoln,
Well, but you were.
But isn't it cool?
How old
Jill?
were you?
I mean,
but I also was tiny.
Yeah,
but the
you were
thing
a
is,
little
Yeah.
person. It would have
the-
looked majestic. It's that
It
would be better
was.
than going to.
but
That
But
would
I
be
just
better
want
than
to
going
tell
to
you
Disneyland.
what I ended up buying. I went to the gift shop and I bought a book about ghosts, like ghosts that haunt Washington D.C.
Hauntings.
That's not how
Yes.
you pronounce it. It's pronounced ghosts.
Ghouls.
That's
Ghouls.
right. Gathering of
Ghouls.
ghouls.
Goes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, Larry's been to a haunted hotel in Gallup, New Mexico, called the El Rancho. It's very
Correct.
haunted.
Correct.
Yeah.
That was a great
Very haunted.
stay. And
Yes.
the funny thing about it is we were only going to stay one night, and we woke up the next morning and we got snowed in. So we had to stay.
I love that video, Larry. I'm serious. You had to have been like buried by all the snow unexpectedly by all these different ghosts, different spirits.
Well, it felt like The Shining.
There you go.
Literally felt like The Shining, because that is The Shining of New Mexico, as Ghost Adventures calls it.
Yeah, I hope you didn't pull a Shining scene where you go to your wife and go, "It's Larry."
Yeah, right. Hey, Mike.
My
By the way,
Yeah.
I did a video with just a couple of other guys who did some ghost hunting in a cemetery, and the video should be out in about a week.
Yeah, you showed me that.
Spoilers. They
was that-
found nothing.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Did you show me that one place, right? It was in Tempe. What was the name of that again? It started with a W.
The W.
It was a bar. It was a bar you
Oh,
showed.
that was Casey Moore's.
Casey Moore's. That's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Casey Moore's.
Yes. I was aware of it. Yeah.
Hmm. Casey Moore's
Yeah.
has been around a long time.
Oh yeah.
And just recently, I went to the Rawson house, and I
Oh
went
God,
to.
you didn't go to the Ross. No, don't tell me you went to the Rawson house.
Oh yeah, I went in the Rawson house.
Oh.
It was a very weird feeling when I was in
You
that house.
okay? Are you okay? Because there's been reports of people getting possessed for a couple days from that house.
I don't know.
I kid you not. I'm not lying about that. I'm just saying.
I couldn't go upstairs for some reason. I could not do it.
Oh, okay.
So-
Well, then, Lemon, where do you? Never mind, Lemon. It's okay. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to say anything. I know you're in Texas. That's all I know. Hey, if you don't live near a grand
Yeah.
desert, that's all right.
Lemon pie? I thought you were strawberry shortcake's next door neighbor. I thought you lived in a dessert.
There you go.
He wishes.
Strawberry shortcake. What do you know?
So look forward to that video, Mike. It's
will.
the guy's
I
channel
will.
is called Unfazed Frights.
Cool. Yeah, I will. And then I don't know if I told you guys also about this, but in the town of Jerome, Arizona, they have the Jerome Grand Hotel, which is totally haunted.
Oh, tell him about Jim.
And Suzanne and I have been there. So yeah.
Tell him about myself and Jim. We were there and met the two owners before they even started turning to a
Before they turned
a
it from a
hotel.
hospital, right?
Yeah, it was
from
still a
a
hospital.
mental hospital and stuff into a hotel. Yeah,
Yeah.
you and James were there. Yeah, I
Oh
remember.
yeah, we talked to one guy's name was Larry and the other guy's name was David, and we went inside. They took us around, and I'm telling you, it was creepy as hell. I mean, they had.
It is
I love
totally
you, Lemon.
haunted. I took a picture of 3 ghosts that I managed to take a picture of. One was Claude Harvey, who used to be what they call the elevator man for the Otis elevator, which is one of the oldest
Yeah, he was
elevators
killed.
in America. And Zach Baggins, that evil bastard over there in Las Vegas, who owns his own museum,
Yeah,
went
he
there with a
possessed?
cameraman. He went down to the basement and he was shooting around his cameraman, and he dared Claude Harvey to come after him. And they're down there in this little well area, which is, and the elevator's just above them. The elevator moved by itself and almost killed Baggins and his cameraman. He got
Oh,
over
yeah.
there by that much.
yeah. He put his
And
head.
it's on YouTube. It's true. It's like he's literally freaked out because he jumped out of there because his
I
cameraman
watched
said,
it. I
"It's
saw
moving,
it.
it's moving." Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh man, that's insane. Yeah, they never let you down. That's true.
Otis
true.
elevator.
Oh,
Never
that's a
let you
good one,
down.
Lemon.
And,
It is a
uh,
good
That
one.
was
Lemon's
funny.
on
Yeah.
fire tonight. Happy
That's-
Saturday.
well, yeah.
Sunday
Lemon's
morning.
Lemon's on in flames. He's
Happy
literally burning
Sunday.
all over the place. Lemon. Yeah.
Lemon's got the squeeze tonight.
Lemon's the
Yeah.
man.
He has the
He's the
squeeze.
man.
That's true.
I was
Yep.
gonna say he's squeezing those damn lemons again.
There you
Yeah,
go.
but his lemons are probably mixed with vodka, and he's on fire. He has a Molotov cocktail.
But he's a pie, so he's got sugar. So
He's
he'd
a pie,
also
so he's got sugar. Yes, that's
I
true,
don't
Joe.
understand why are you defining the man by the color of his filling?
Yeah.
Oh, his filling? Well, lemons can.
Oh, that's true. We should treat lemon pie the same way we would treat pecan pie.
All other pies. Coconut
Yeah.
cream,
you might be
lime,
more-
blueberry,
Banana.
rhubarb, apple,
Banana
Might be-
cream pie.
banana cream pie.
Yeah.
Pumpkin.
Banana cream pie is notoriously the gayest pie.
Hey, we got like a month to go to Thanksgiving in Canada.
that was
We're
bad.
having
Well,
our
you're
pumpkin
always
pie.
gay and happy yourself, Scotty. So
Oh,
don't
no,
think
that's
you
right.
don't know
Pie.
about that.
You know
pie.
what? I've been watching a lot of. I don't know how it happened in terms of my algorithm. Speaking of like coconut cream pies, is that Dawn Wells has been showing up in my algorithm, Marianne,
So I
and
wonder
so
why.
I've been
Gilligan's
clicking on
Island.
these like American television historical interviews, and
Right.
she's talking about what it's like to be like what the cast was like interacting and everything and the legacy.
Right.
But now it's gone and it's like started to recommend, and Dawn Wells sadly passed away, but she did
Right.
have a YouTube channel, and
Yes,
it's
she
like,
did.
do you want to watch more Dawn Wells? And I'm like, you know what I do. And so now the latest thing that I got recommended was the television movie from 2001, I think Surviving Gilligan's Island. And it's both hosted by Dawn Wells and Bob Denver, but there's dramatic reenactments with
Huh.
a
Yes.
different cast. And I think the professor is in it as well. Russell Johnson.
Russell Johnson. Yeah.
Russell Johnson.
Yeah,
is the
and
professor.
so I'm fascinated. I just found it, Jill. I sent it to you.
I saw it. It looks great, and I love
It does
Dawn
look
Wells.
It's
interesting.
it's an
know
awesome
she-
documentary. It truly is. Yeah.
I
It's-
didn't know
it
she
tells
had a
everything.
YouTube channel And
Yeah.
I was following her when she was still live on Facebook, however, and I loved her. She's beautiful,
She was always
both
so
inside and out.
positive.
She was always
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
what
yeah,
was the-
because she
what was the-
wasn't just gorgeous on the outside; she was beautiful on the inside, and she
Yeah.
showed
was
that in the
always-
way that she treated people. She talked to fans. Someone would respond to her and tell her, give her a compliment. And she would respond to everybody.
Well,
There's
and
only-
you can
Wasn't
check
she always
on
peppy? Wasn't
you
she
can-
always
oh, of
peppy, like
course.
really happy? Yeah.
you can check on her YouTube channel, and it's like Dawn Wells, the real Marianne, I think is what it's called. And
There's
That's
only
also
one.
her
the
Facebook.
highest
Facebook.
viewed video that she has on her YouTube channel is topless
Oh my
pictures.
Sorry.
And
Oh,
she
wow.
answers, and she says, like, she answers a question from the internet and is like, did you ever do topless pictures? And she was like, back in the day, I was offered for a lot of money. And I said no, because that's not me.
Wow.
Now, never.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's great. It's almost like if Carrie Fisher is rated R, then Dawn Wells seems to be the PG version of
Wow.
Carrie
Would you
Fisher.
say PG-13? Would you go that far, or just PG?
No, she says gosh.
She says, "Gosh,
Yeah.
that doesn't sound like PG to me."
Hey,
It
Mike.
has to
No.
be a little more.
Well, you gotta
there's
check it
only-
out. I recommend. I know
I-
it's not going to
Thank
do
you.
anybody any
No,
good.
I
But I
Oh.
would go and I would do a Dawn Wells investigation. It's just
Well,
a
her soul is
like
somebody I
Yes.
wish I would have met.
yes.
Oh yes.
I wish I had a Marianne
Well,
interaction the same way that I had a Terry Farrell interaction. If I had been
Hey,
able
Jim.
to meet Marianne, I would have been so
Canadian
happy.
in the house.
Ginger is
Yeah.
still alive.
No,
The
wait,
ones that-
everybody. Hey, everybody. Okay, so this is very important. We have
Yeah.
Canadian Spider-Man in the
What?
chat. And
Canadian
he's
Spider
Down
Man.
there, Reed.
He's
There you
he's a
So make
camper
sure-
man. He goes out in the
Make-
wild and broadcasts. Yes, I know, Lemon. You're squeezably soft, and I call you Sir Lemonade every once in a while, as a compliment.
Hey, Mike.
just make
Yes.
sure that Spidey
You know-
has a link.
There,
He
I was
wants
just
to
gonna
do-
say, I was just gonna say real quick. There's only
Yeah.
one surviving member of Gilligan's Island still
Yeah,
around.
Tina Louise, and she's
Tina
90
Louise.
years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't give a shit about Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
Actually, this is really weird, guys, but earlier today, I just, how YouTube puts something up in your feed that you don't even know about.
Right.
I got a feed for Ginger, the actress, talking
Oh,
about.
you got Tina Louise?
I
Tina
got
Louise.
Tina Louise link, and I clicked on it. I didn't get around to watching much of it yet, but it was about how she had anger issues through her life,
Yeah.
and
Anger issues.
dealing with her anger issues. It sounds like a really interesting stream, actually, and she's still alive, like 80, whatever.
She's
90,
90.
actually.
90.
Yeah,
Exactly
I think it said-
90.
I think it said she was like 89 in the video. Maybe it's done a little
Well,
while
that might have
ago,
been a
but-
year
I'm looking
ago,
at the
but
Wikipedia right now, and it says she's 11.
But
Well,
yeah,
11.
born
talking
on
about-
February 11th, so 90. Yeah.
I just thought I'd mention
90.
it because that's a weird coincidence. You guys are all talking about, Gilligan, and then I get that feed today out of the blue. Like I wasn't even thinking about it, Gilligan, right? And then
Very
here it
sick and knife
Yeah,
and
Lemon
that
Pie.
song.
Lemon Pie, this
Tina
is the
Louise is a
second
good
Larry.
person. She's a great person and everything, but she doesn't really like to talk about Gilligan's Island, and she wants
Sure.
to talk
No,
about
no,
her
she
life.
doesn't.
Hey,
Yeah,
Lemon
she
Pie.
was
Look
looking
at
about how
Avery Brooks, same
She
deal.
was talking about how she had a lot of anger issues in her life from the title. I haven't, don't quote me because I haven't watched the video really yet. So,
Hey,
who
Lemon
knows?
Pie. I was going to go to bed, but then I got a invite, so I'm kind of hanging in there.
He's
So,
hanging,
I-
man.
Yeah, I'm hanging.
He's hanging, man.
Wait, if you're almost gone, like, is there something that you're here that you want to share with us that you want us to know?
He's a good guy.
Yeah, I was just real tired. It's been a long day. I met up with my friend Sam Jones earlier today. He was
Hey,
on.
Sam Jones, Flash Gordon,
Yeah.
Savior of the
Flash
Universe.
Gordon, yes.
Oh, that's
He's
so
a
cool.
miracle. Yeah.
Yeah, I met up with Sam today and visit with him for a few hours, and then
Yeah.
after that, I went to see my mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
How's your mom
Wow.
feeling, sweetie or
Your
brother?
Saturday was
Yeah,
fucking
sweetie.
awesome.
I'm
Sweetie,
tired. I've
is
been
there something we don't know about you two?
this is my fourth stream. I'm sorry, brother. It's my fourth stream. I've
That's
been
all
up
right.
for like
That's all
12
right.
hours.
He's wearing a San Francisco hat. What do you expect?
Okay, Larry.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh
I'm
God.
damn proud of it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatevs.
But yeah, it just she's having a rough time. She's
Okay.
she's laying on the bed. She doesn't hardly talk. She doesn't
Oh, no.
move. She's just not doing very good at all.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Flash.
tough.
See, saved every one of us.
Yeah. Go Flash, go Flash, go.
And remember to go but a flash.
Larry's mom
Yeah.
created
yeah.
only one of
My
us.
mom. My mom.
Larry's mom.
Right.
She's for one of us.
Sam was great today. It was
Yeah.
really good to see
Oh,
him.
did you tell
Oh,
Larry? Did you tell them
I
about the
love the
last podcast?
resurgence.
Yeah.
I love the
Did you
resurgence
know about
in
the
his
podcast
career
he
through
did with
Ted.
him? And I was in the chat, and he recognized me. I said it was Mikey because we worked on Highwayman together, and he said, "Is
Highwayman.
that Mikey? That little 5 foot something? 6, 7 foot? He was a short man. He was a short kid." And he said,
Hobbit.
"Yeah, he was an MP." Jill, you got to see it. It's an episode called Summer of 45. And there's a scene where,
1945. Right.
yeah, well, it's called Summer of 45.
Right. Supposed
Yeah.
to be in
Right.
An episode-
1945.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
An episode
It's
of
on
what?
YouTube. It's a episode.
Don't know.
What was it, Larry? 4 or 5? There's only 9 episodes of Highwayman, so
Yeah, Kay Hudson's dad was in it too. One of the
Yeah.
Hudson brothers.
yes,
So he was
that's
in
right.
it.
Yeah.
So
So in the episode, Jill, basically, I'm in there like 3 different times. I'm dancing in a mock like USO building they had, which they actually took from an actual veterans administration building there in Phoenix. And then I'm also a soldier that walks in, and I have a handgun, which is like a prop gun, and I'm like supposed to run off to the side because Greg Mulvaney, who is the villain in it, has his bombs strapped to his prop bombs, which are strapped to his chest and
Chest.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other one, we're out in the desert. And Larry, I saw you out in the desert again in that episode.
Yeah.
You looked like you were kind of lost because you were trying
Well,
to like look for
what was
stuff.
Larry doing on the show?
Well, he was filmed as an
Fluffer.
army man
No,
who was
I'm
out there
sorry.
looking for he was looking for the bomb itself, but it wasn't out there.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
That
it's
was
very
rude, Larry.
cool.
I'm sorry.
And there's this
Thank
one
you.
cutaway scene.
It was.
Yeah, and there's this one cutaway scene. If you look really closely, as Sam Jones is the Highwayman character. Jacko plays Jetto. Jacko was the guy from Australia that did all those Ever Ready battery commercials.
Oi.
Oi,
Oh,
and
fuck, I
like
love
all
that
that.
guy.
Yeah,
Oi,
so
highway,
he
oi.
walked- right, so the two of them
Oh,
walk.
it'll
then I'm
surprise you,
standing-
energize you. Oi.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So basically, the
How
two of
come
them
I
walk
showed
up, and as they walk up, there's 2 MPs. I'm the MP on the left-hand side, who's less than 5'5", and there's this big tall guy. Remember, Larry, right next to
Yeah.
me that we walked at the same time. Oh my
Yeah.
God!
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
that. And the thing is,
Yeah.
you had Wayne Newton was on set, and I ended up
Yeah.
Oh,
becoming
fuck. That's awesome.
I become
Wayne
Sam
Newton.
Jones' personal assistant on the
Yeah.
show. And Glenn
Yeah.
Larson, who did Magnum PI, Battlestar Galactica, Knight Rider, what have
All
you,
those shows. Yeah.
right? Did the Highwayman?
Yeah. And I got to talk to Jane Bowler, who was the Lizard Queen on V. She came back. She did the return, and then she came back with Morena Baccarin, who the actress who played her daughter, and came back and did it. So yeah, I got
Oh,
to meet
she was
Jane.
in Morena Baccarin was on she Deadpool, Firefly, all that jazz.
Firefly.
Oh yeah. She's on Deadpool and Wolverine. Yes,
You
Morena.
know what?
Yeah.
You know what's amazing about her is she does not seem to age. Like
Oh,
It's
she's
almost
gorgeous.
Oh, I know. Oh, yeah. No, no, you're
Like,
right. You're
like
right,
seeing her,
PvP.
like even the new Deadpool Wolverine, she still looks great. And how long
She
has
looks
it been since
gorgeous.
Firefly? It's like 25 years, and she still looks
Oh yeah,
great.
same deal.
You know,
No,
Yeah.
she's and also she's just kind of rad. She's cool.
She's
It's like the lady
cool.
who
Oh, yeah.
plays Kaylee.
Oh hell
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
Jewel State.
If I ever meet
Amazing.
a woman as cool and sexy as she is,
I
I will be
cannot
going,
wait
hey,
to get rejected by them.
go out? Hey, you gotta try. You gotta try.
Hey,
Why
Mike.
not? She's your age.
You never know. You never know until you try.
Well,
So
I was
you're
going to say,
saying there's
Larry.
a chance.
Yeah, I
I
was going to say,
saw-
Larry. One of
Hey,
my
if you
favorite.
don't try, there's no chance.
You cannot get a goal if you do not shoot the
You
puck.
cannot get a goal if you
Right.
don't shoot the puck. Exactly.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mike.
Well, yes.
I still got the bottle of wine that Glenn Larson gave me.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
You haven't opened it,
Hey.
have you?
No,
Wow.
How
Nice.
long ago did
That
you
is
get
cool.
It's 80s. Let's see, 1987. This is 2024. So yeah, 37 years ago.
it? Oh my
This
god,
bottle of
that
wine that
bottle of
Larson gave
wine
him. 37
is
years old. Yeah.
only a
Right.
year and a half older than I am.
Oh, geez.
Oh, Jill, don't tell me that. You're making me feel old, damn it.
Guess what? You are.
But you know, wine.
Yikes.
I hope it's aging well because wine can age well or not well. I hope
Right.
it's aging well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wines do age very well, PvP. We all
I
knew.
think you've got to like place them in a certain way, do you not, though, Mikey? Like,
Yeah. Exactly.
If you put it in a cellar, okay, here's what I understood. Because I got this from a Asti winery, which was up in California. If you put it in a certain angle, so kind of like a diagonal like this,
right.
and you put it in a place that has no humidity, no moisture, it's just got to be completely dry, and you leave it like that way, it matures better, it ages better. At least
Yeah.
that's the understanding I had for wine.
It wasn't
Right.
cheap wine, put it that way.
Yeah, no, it's not cheap. No.
No.
Glenn Larson was not cheap.
No, he was
He spent
not.
a lot of money on. You know what's so sad is, I think you told me, Larry, he only did 9 episodes because he ran out of money, right? Or something happened.
Something like that, and it really bothers me. I was going to
Oh,
ask
it still
Sam that
bothers me to this
today.
day. Yeah,
I was going to ask Sam today why the series got canceled, but
yeah,
there's just so much going on, so I'll see him again soon.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
going to be meeting up with Mel Gibson in a couple of weeks, so
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Well,
that's
and
cool.
you guys know that Sam Jones did those TED movies with Seth
Oh, yeah.
MacFarlane playing the
Ted
teddy
Winston.
bear.
Yeah, I remember that. Well,
And
girl, I watched some of those, and they were good. Yeah.
Oh my
So we
gosh.
circle back to Flash Gordon.
Right, there you go.
Gordon, I love that. I think that's one
That
of the
was a
Queen's.
miracle.
I love the
They'll say they're wrong.
Highlander too, but Flash Gordon's a pretty cool theme.
Yeah. Well, I was going to mention to you too, Larry, and this was cool, guys. The other episode I worked with Larry on was Send in the Clones, and I got to meet Terry Carter, the original Colonel Ty from Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica, correct.
Wow.
I did too.
Oh
And
my God,
Howie
he
Long.
was so cool. Yes,
Long.
and Howie. Yes, he was so cool. Yeah, they both were.
He looks the
That's
same.
right, Howie. Yeah.
Yes, he has not changed.
Oh, I know. He does Fox, announcing, for NFL and shit. And
Right,
still
but he
does-
has not changed. It's really
No,
pretty
no.
weird.
He, weird. Yeah, sure. He had like big beard at one time, and then he cut that all off, and then he's,
I think
he
he's
had
an
a long
android.
beard that went like down to here. This is
Right.
after he had just retired from playing for the Oakland Raiders.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
got
he's an
beard.
android. He's an android still.
Oh, you think he's a robot?
Yeah, he's still a robot. He
Are you
was in
sure?
the Sin in the Clones.
Well, he was in the Clones, yeah. But
Yeah.
but he portrayed like he was a robot.
Right.
Well, not really a robot. He was just a clone.
Like
he
a
was
clone, right.
a clone of a human.
Yeah.
His embryo was created artificially, and
He had
they
a mind
created
of
a
a
whole
child.
bunch of them.
The
Yeah,
mind of a child.
mind of
yeah.
a child. Yeah, great
Uh,
episodes. Great episodes.
Yeah, if you guys ever haven't seen The Highwayman, it's on YouTube. You can find a lot of the
It
episodes.
is. You can find all 9 episodes. I downloaded every single one of them, Larry. All
Yeah,
of them.
awesome.
Yep. I even
Yeah,
found your first one
Did
when you
you?
were in that bunch of reporters. Yeah. Remember when you were
Wow.
like standing there? Yeah. I said, "Oh my
Incredible.
God,
I
Larry!"
like
I
the
was like, "Yeah,
New York episode.
yes, yes,
That's where I actually got my jacket from Sam, the Banana Republic
yeah,
vest with my
yeah."
name on it. So that's kind of like an honor because it had the Highwayman truck on the back of the vest, and Sam had it embroidered or whatever you call it. So
Yeah.
I still have it, and I finally brought it to Sam. I think a couple years ago, and he signed the jacket.
Cool.
So I mean, he just gave it out to a certain amount of people on the shoot of
I
Highwayman.
worked on it, right?
Yeah, and he gave it to me. But on that episode, the New York episode.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great.
My ultimate favorite memory was Jacko invited the crew out. We went to Tempe and we went to the Sting concert. I think that was one of the first times I got to see Sting after I had already seen him perform with the Police in
Right.
1983. This was when he was doing a solo concert, and Jocko took us all out to go see the concert. He paid
Yeah.
for all this, and then afterwards we
I'm
went
with
to the bar and
Lucifer.
we drank.
Hey, Lucifer.
I barely got home that night.
I'm falling asleep.
Jim's falling
Well,
asleep.
then
Thanks,
Hi,
I
guys.
would say-
Lucifer.
Jim.
I would say that this has been a successful camera test, then, sir.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
very
been
good. Thank you.
successful.
Thank you
But
for
the-
Hey, I didn't know the devil was in the chat.
But
Yeah.
the problem is the other camera I had only lasted 2 days. Let's see if this one lasts a lot longer.
It should.
Well,
It's a good
let's
It
camera.
hope.
should. It looks like it's working.
It's a good camera, Jim.
The
Yeah,
other
I-
one
I
did the same
won.
thing.
A
I
success.
need to get a camera, but I know every camera I get is going to break within 2 days.
Applause for our Jim's camera. It
I'm
on the
looks like
phone.
it's
I'm-
being-
I'm talking to you guys on my phone, so I'm not even using my computer.
You
Uh,
sound amazing for your phone. That's a good phone.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's a pretty good phone then, Larry. Yeah,
Thank
definitely.
you.
Oh, hey
Thank
Jim. By the way, your camera will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Say what?
Dun 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 dun
Dun,
dun
dun.
dun 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 doodaloo doodaloo.
If you choose to accept it.
If you get that joke, you're old.
Oh,
Lucifer,
Channel get
Oh,
almost
oh,
8K subs.
guess what?
Not-
Guess what? Larry
Not
is the
Star
same
Trek.
age as me.
It's
you
Well,
know,
because-
Lucifer doesn't know. I
7
thought,
days
I
before
thought
it
Jim
came
made
out.
a deal with the devil. So if
And
Lucifer
Jim is
doesn't know, I
creative.
have
I
the
guess he
slightest.
did. I guess he did. Is he in flames or does he have like a pitchfork nearby or something?
What's that, Mike?
Oh. What are you showing me now?
Well, the evidence for how Jim got 8,000 subscribers is because he's
Oh
creative.
yeah, how
and he
did
makes
this? Yeah,
Star
how
Trek
did he get
fan
8,000?
films.
Well,
He
I
makes
don't know.
Star Trek fan films, and he does Star Trek.
He
also
does good fan films, yes.
He also
And,
does
like I
3D
said, Jill,
modeling.
Yeah. Like I said, Jill, you really should rewatch our stream, the review, because Gorilla was really great at those slides, like you do. Like you're an expert, but Gorilla did great. He did a wonderful job, and Larry was there with us for a little while.
Right.
So yeah, it was fun.
Wait,
you-
did he actually make slides, or did he just step through the movie?
He stepped through the movie. It wasn't actually slides.
Not the same thing.
Sorry.
Not the same thing.
I just
mom
joked
sucks
with you.
up.
No, but
No,
he
no,
did
I'm sure
go
he's
through the
good at
movie.
stepping through.
He is
I'm
good
sure
at
he is
stepping
good
through
at
the movie, but
stepping
there is a
through.
He is
difference.
good at
But I was
that.
wondering.
Yeah, he stepped through the film. Yeah.
Hey,
But-
Mikey,
But
Mikey,
sorry.
you should recommend Jill watch the Chivalry Friday stream.
yes. Okay, Jill, I got to tell you. Okay, I don't know if you ever watch any of Gorilla's
Here it
Walton
comes.
stream,
Watch out.
but I
Jesus.
guarantee you need to see this past Friday
The
Chivalry.
Waltons?
The Waltons. It's an
Alright.
episode called The Chivalry. It's spelled
Oh.
Shivaree. Chivalry. You need to watch it. the four of us, me, PvP, Resolute Germ, and Gorilla all went nuts. We just all four of us. And
And-
it is hilarious. I mean, oh my god.
And the safe word, Jill, is red oak.
Red Oak. Remember that.
Red Oak.
Red
Yes.
Oak.
Red oak.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
Jim-
I'm
Jim
sorry. What are you
gets
guys
fired,
talking
huh?
about? What are you recommending?
It's a
There's
Walton-
this
it's a
television
Walton
show from the
episode.
1970s called
Yeah,
The
but
From the
Waltons.
1970s.
we give it a unique treatment, Scotty. It is not
Yes.
the
Yeah.
show you remember when we get
Well,
through
no,
it.
but
too.
this
We
is,
get wild.
you know what, when you guys talk about the Waltons and
All
then
right.
I drop in on the Waltons, I get frustrated with you
Why?
people because you guys always give me guff for being rude and dirty.
I don't give
And I
you
What?
guff.
tune into
I
the
never said
Waltons,
that.
and you guys are talking about
No.
stuff.
Scotty.
Lies. We never
Scotty,
give
we
you
have
guff,
never given you
Scotty.
guff one. Come on.
I don't ever
We
remember
haven't.
any
Seriously.
I
channel
think
giving you
I
guff.
think the thing is, Scotty, is that you should speak in innuendo, and nobody will ever have a problem with you. It's
Because
when
I'm
you
an
become
adult and I don't
fast.
mind saying
No,
fucking.
all we do is say hi, Scotty. We don't give you guff. Jeez.
Yeah, we
No,
never
I
given
know,
you
I
any
mean-
guffing.
I mean,
just
when
think-
I do get into, like, I've been told, it's like, Scott, you've gone a little too far. How can we tell? Because you've started talking about sex. But then I tune into the Waltons show and you guys are all hypothesizing about this stuff. And they're not using euphemism. They're not being
Nice.
subtle. Like, come on.
We're having
And
fun.
then I
We're
watch
having
it and I'm just
fun,
like,
Scotty.
you guys say that I'm dirty when I interact with you on certain shows. And then I watch
Oh,
your
are,
show and you're fucking dirty.
No,
So
what's
I
wrong
think
with
there's
that?
a double
Love you.
standard.
Hey,
Come
hey,
on.
What, hey, you can be dirty, but we can't be dirty. Where's the double standard here?
No, what I'm saying is the reverse of that.
I've heard
think it's
nobody
double
being
standard
dirty
at all.
tonight.
We can all be dirty and
Oh,
have
well,
fun.
we can start, Larry, if you'd
Hey,
like. How are
Yeah,
you
we
doing?
can, Larry. You know, I mean, Larry, you know,
kid,
you and
I
I,
kid, I
back
kid.
in the day, we got radical. We went nuts. So, you know,
Right.
we don't have to
It's,
tell
it's
them.
all
Anyway.
good. It's all good fun, though. It's all good natured fun. Like we're just.
But
making
seriously, Jill, like if you have to get the context of watching the Waltons before you watch this commentary, I would recommend avoiding the Waltons.
Good
No,
night,
It
no,
is.
no.
It is
Jill,
Little
it was-
House on the
Isn't it-
Prairie Part
No, it's
2
not Little
or
House on the Prairie.
something.
It
Little House
is
on the Prairie
not.
is crap. Walton's is
It's the
great.
same thing as like watching
There's two
Dallas and
different- totally
Falcon
different
Crest.
They're-
Knots
no,
Landing.
no,
They're all the
no,
same.
No, they're
We've
not.
got a back
Scotty.
lot with a
They're
cabin.
two
Let's make a
different- totally different
drama.
shows, Scotty.
No ishness.
Okay, Scotty. Boxing gloves of 50 yards.
Okay.
Okay.
Season.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
we're going to have to
You
really
gotta pay
stretch
for the
out
plane
there.
ticket, though, Scotty.
Wow.
Hey,
No,
there's
Jill?
Jim. I heard Jim make a sound.
Oh, he did? Hi, Jim.
Hey,
You're live.
I
Wait.
see some of you sooner
crazy.
rather than later.
Oh, Larry. That's
Yeah.
Larry. Hey,
What?
Larry.
What? Hey,
Well, no, Larry's right there.
I'm here.
Okay, Jill, if you do
Jill
check it
is
out,
right
it's
there.
Well,
from
no, hey
season 3.
Jim. Hey Jim, what's
Yeah,
our
I'm
time
okay.
appreciation? I want you to feel
Yeah,
like you
there's
can.
There's
Jim
Jim.
over there.
What's
Yeah.
going on,
Yeah,
man?
Like,
What's the plan?
Well, in your little picture, you have a camera,
Right.
and you do a lot of photography and all that.
Yes. And
oh,
it can go
I
at
do
180
professional
degrees.
photography.
He can like, you know,
Cool.
go 180 degrees with his computer, and it makes him come like it makes him
I was like
disappear
talking
and-
to him.
yeah.
Talking to who?
I was asking you, like,
Me.
Yeah,
yeah.
he was asking you a question, Larry.
Yeah, well, I do professional photography.
He is.
Yeah, I've done
Yeah.
it. I've actually been shooting since I was, I don't know, about 7 when I started with the 110 camera from Kmart.
Yes.
110
And-
camera. What is that?
110
I've never heard of that.
A 110
Mikey.
camera,
Yeah.
right? 110
110
camera.
soldier rides
Let
away.
Larry go. Let Larry explain.
If you
please.
know that, you're old.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah,
Whoa,
but
Larry, where are you? Oh, there he is.
I'm here. I
Mikey.
ended
calm
up
down.
teaching photography because
Yay.
Hey,
I
ho.
ran a business for about 10 years, and it's called Kids Cameras, and we used to sell all the different type of equipment, whatever. And then I would end up teaching photography to people.
Mhm.
So I've done weddings, I've done all kinds of stuff. I've done
Um,
concerts. Merle Haggard, who I've known for many years, of course, unfortunately he's gone. His sons, I do photography
And-
for.
I'm not a photographer, but one time I took a camera to my favorite band's concert and I took a picture of my favorite guitarist, and his mom liked my picture on Facebook. So that's the best.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's
ever
cool.
do.
What's your favorite band, Jill?
It was the Vandals, and it was
Oh, geez.
Ooh, the
yeah.
Vandals. Nice. Vandals are cool. Yeah.
You say Vandals or Bengals?
Vandals, the punk rock band.
Vandals.
The
The punk rock
Vandals.
band, the
Vandals,
Vandals.
okay.
Vandals. Yeah.
Some people are
I
bad
know
and
them.
don't
I
give
know
a
them.
damn
Yeah.
about that thing they
Hi,
do.
kids,
Hey,
Scotty.
Yeah,
hey,
it was Warren Fitzgerald.
Hey,
Wow.
Jill,
Kid Scotty.
can you
Yeah,
recommend?
no, it's cool, Lemon. We're always cool, yo.
I
Yeah,
want to
we're
ask
cool.
Jill if she can recommend the best Vandals albums I should check out.
Or even the best Vandals
Music
song.
good, Hitler bad.
Is there a
Is
best
that what
of
it's called?
album? Or...
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's the
well.
one I know.
Yeah, Jill, do you know what was to you the best Vandals song? And if you know it, can you
if I
recommend
knew
it
an
to me? I
album
can
to
look it
check
up.
out,
The
I'd
people who
check
will
it
go,
out.
the people who are going to hell is my favorite.
Yeah, and
Which
that's
one,
from Hitler's Bad, Vandals Good.
Yes, that's it.
Oh,
That's the
wow.
album.
And no, but that one's a very good album because it's also got I've got an idea for a movie. And
Oh,
this
do
is
you?
also
Oh yeah, that's a
amazing.
good song.
Although
So-
as a teenage, like right now, I would say you're right. That's the best album technically. But when I was a teenager, my favorite album was Live Fast, Diarrhea.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh God!
wow, what a song.
wow. Wow.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
agree. I approve this message.
Yeah.
You approve
Yeah,
this
you do.
message?
Yes, live fast, diarrhea.
I don't know.
But my second favorite was probably Fear of Punk Planet, whichever one had Pong, like Join Us for Pong.
Fear of a Punk Planet. That's funny. That is the parody of another album.
Oh, cool.
You know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
yeah, I do, but I don't. I forget right now because of the drinking.
Fear of another.
Fear of a
Yeah,
Black
yeah.
Planet.
do you have
There's a
some?
rap
Do you have
group,
some
Fear
holy
of a Black
water?
Planet, right?
Was that Public Enemy?
Yep.
Probably.
Blessed holy water,
I think it
Jim.
was.
Start spurring.
Don't
Yeah,
quote
start
me.
sprinkling.
I'm not an expert on that stuff, but
Yeah, I'm not a big. I don't know myself.
I'm not a
but I
rap
think
guy.
it,
I'm just-
it sounds
okay,
right.
man.
It sounds
Planet.
right.
I think it was Scotty. It probably was.
So, what is everybody's favorite band or favorite song or music
Oh
or what
my
have you?
God,
Oh, that's
Hmm.
easy for
that's
me.
tough.
Yeah.
Well,
no, no, that's
Okay.
easy for me.
Go
Well,
for it.
Go for it.
Okay. Well, The Police is my favorite band,
All right.
and I've always enjoyed Every Breath You Take, the Stalker song.
Oh God.
I don't know
Well, that
why.
explains
I
all the
just love
geography
it so
lessons.
much.
Yes.
No, it's just so great. I
Oh, that's
I
why
love
you
that
want to know
song.
our addresses.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
that's
was
so
every
clear.
breath you take.
Boy, you read that one, didn't you, BBB?
I always do. I always
Well,
do,
Mikey, one of my favorite things that I've ever seen from The Police, it was
Yes.
in the movie Conspiracy Theory, starring Mel Gibson,
Mel Gibson.
Yes.
and Julia Roberts and
Sir
Patrick Stewart.
Yes.
And there
Sir
is a moment where Mel Gibson's character tries to profess his love to Julia Roberts, and he quotes not every breath you take,
Every breath you
every
take.
little thing she does is magic.
Every
Yeah.
little
He's
thing
like-
she does is magic, right? And
That
that's a
is
great
that
song,
is one
too.
of my favorite things, and it's also one of the first times that I was like, "Oh, you can use music lyrics as dialogue."
Yeah,
Hooray.
you can. Well, my favorite part of that is every little thing she does is magic. Every little thing she does is turn me on. Even when I know my fall was tragic, all I know my love for her goes on.
Well, in the movie, it's like I resolved to call you up.
I resolve to call
100
you up
times a
1,000 times a day.
1,000 times
And
a
ask
day.
if you'll marry me in some old-fashioned way. Right?
And then
Though
she
my
calls
silence
him
is
out on
Brittany.
it.
Yeah,
Julia
oh, yeah.
Roberts' character is like those are lyrics to a song.
Oh, totally.
Is that
What movie is this?
It's called
Conspiracy Theory.
Conspiracy Theory.
Conspiracy theory.
Is
Yeah.
that the third
still waiting
album
for the
that
sequel.
song's off of?
It's
Sorry,
well, it's off as
I'm
I
on the
thought it
chat
was off of
side, the
Synchronicity, the
music
final
discussion
album.
again.
Oh hell no, it's
There we
not
go.
off of Synchronicity.
Every Breath You Take? I thought so.
No, no,
Hey,
no,
Mike.
no. Everything she does is magic.
Oh,
Yeah.
every little thing she does is magic is on Zenyatta Mandata. Yes, the third
Yeah,
album.
I figured that was earlier. Yeah, I
Hey,
love that.
Mike.
Yeah. Yeah.
My weird
yeah.
music is the Moody Blues, the Cars, David Essex, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. It will just go on and on.
Oh,
Oh.
it'll go on and on. But
I
you
love
know
the
what?
Cars.
I know what your favorite, one of your all-time favorite Moody Blues songs is Tuesday Afternoon.
Yeah,
The
I like
extended
Tuesday
version.
afternoon. I like
Mhm.
Driftwood.
And Wildest Dreams. You
Yeah,
like
Wildest
Wildest
Dreams.
Dreams. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
The Other Side of Life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Days of Future Past, which is a great album.
I saw
It's a
Moody
genius
Blues several.
album, that one. Yep.
Yeah, I saw him several times.
Yeah, you're
Well,
lucky.
I'm a big fan of the Ramones,
Oh,
the Bare
Ramones,
Naked
yeah.
Ladies, and the Refreshments.
The refreshments
So-
are good.
Refreshment.
So is that-
the
Yeah. So
refreshments don't
Scotty,
get-
is that You Don't Want to Be Submitted? Is that the Ramones
Sorry, what?
one?
Sedated.
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 I don't want to
Okay.
be
Thanks,
sedated.
Jill.
That's a
Thank you
Ramones.
for interpreting
you,
the
Jill.
try-harder Homer.
Right?
Hey,
Thank
Jill knows
you.
the Ramones. that's
Sedated.
right.
Right. Sedated.
20
I don't wanna
20
be
minutes
submitted.
ago,
By the way.
I want to be submitted.
Okay, you need to take it out.
There's no way
I
to
wish I
be
could
the
rub, I
home.
wish I
Wanna be
would
submitted.
glow. I want to be submitted.
So have you guys
Publish
ever
me
heard?
a paper and get me to the press.
Hey, Scotty,
Fax me,
Hurry,
fax me,
hurry,
fax
hurry.
me.
have
Hurry,
you guys
hurry,
ever
hurry.
ever hear of David Essex?
I need to go. Hurry, hurry. before
David
it comes.
Yes,
Essex.
yes.
Yeah, he had a big hit in the 70s.
Yeah, Rock
but I
On.
can't remember.
Rock
on.
Rock on.
David
rock.
Essex.
Yeah, rock on.
Rock
Yeah, that was a
on,
weird,
move my
weird
soul.
song.
Right.
I liked it, but it was a
Hey,
very weird
kid,
song.
boogie too.
Well, he had a
Did
song
ya?
called Stardust, and I mean, I like him. I like the Kinks, like Rock and Roll
Oh, yeah.
Fantasy, Misfits by the Kinks.
Oh, Rock and Roll Fantasy is a great
Oh,
song.
thank
Yeah,
you.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
the one by Bad
Yeah, I
Company,
love that
but
one.
That's a
not the
Yeah.
one by Bad Company, but the Kinks. Don't want to live my life living in a rock and roll fantasy.
Fantasy. Yeah,
I
The Kinks
actually
are-
like
the
I like
Kinks
the
are a
King
great band.
song. Yeah,
Oh,
Larry.
yeah.
I like the King song called "Sitting in the Midday Sun."
Yeah, I do. I like that. I
Hey,
just like
Jim,
the
are you
usual
doing
music.
okay up there? What's going on with you, Jim?
Jim, damn
I'm
it,
just
Jim.
checking my cell phone out.
Yeah, he's checking his cell phone.
Did you get a new phone?
Celluloid Heroes.
All right.
That's a good one. DJ Play Nice.
It's
Yeah.
a big phone, though.
you know the Kinks are
A big
one of the
man needs
great-
a big phone.
the Kinks
In
are
this
one of the
kind of
great-
country where things get rough,
The
a
Kinks are
big
one of the great
man
British
needs a
bands
rugged phone.
Celluloid
of the
Heroes.
60s, but they get overlooked, you know, compared to the Who and the Rolling Stones.
Oh,
I
the
didn't get to
Kinks?
say hello to
No.
DJ Play Nice, but I
Yeah.
only have to say
Beatles,
goodbye
all
to
those
DJ
bands
Play
that
Nice.
overshadow them, but
Hi, DJ Play Nice.
Hi,
Kinks are a
DJ
major,
Play Nice.
I think the Kinks are a major band. They don't get enough recognition.
Whoa, there
Well,
you
I'm
okay?
gonna go.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
because it is nearly 4 a.m. and
It
I
is
have
getting
another
late.
appointment.
Oh, for me it
Real?
is nearly
Yeah,
3.
another one?
Also, I should. Yeah.
I got
well,
business,
yeah.
yo. I'm
My
popular.
appointment.
You
My
must be.
appointment is I'm basically popular with my children, and I probably
I don't even know what time it is here. Hold on.
when they wake up.
So, but
are
Jim,
you-
thank you so much for having me on, yo, and I appreciate it.
Anytime.
It's,
Oh,
it's a
sure.
good time,
It's always
Yeah,
a pleasure
very
to
good
have you up
time,
here.
Scotty.
and it's been a while. We should do this more often. It's nice
We
to see
should.
Mikey.
Hey,
PvP, you are awesome. I love you like a Canadian brother because we can read each other and it's fun. Larry,
Yeah.
you're a
Thank you.
handsome
I
fella.
agree. I agree, Scotty.
And
Thank
Daniel,
you,
What?
Scotty.
Read the ruffle.
stop talking.
Daniel, we didn't hear
Shut
from
the hell up
Daniel
already.
Thank you.
One
Love
you.
time.
See you
I heard
soon,
from
Jill.
Daniel.
Scotty,
Appreciate
remember
it.
you owe us the day at the arcade. Remember, you promised me and Suzanne we'd meet up and we'd do a day at the arcade.
When are we doing this?
You let me know. You
Okay.
You got my. You
Are we
have
going
my
to Square
YouTube.
One? Are we going to the Palladium?
Yeah, you know
We
what?
could
If
do
you
the
guys wanna
Palladium,
meet up, I
sure.
can meet up
Yeah,
at
It's
Square
not a
One.
the
bad
Palladium.
fucking idea. All right.
It
Well,
sounds
you know
fun.
where I am
No,
on
no.
X.
Y'all should do a Canadian YouTube meetup. I want to see that.
Yeah,
Well,
it'd be
you know what?
crazy.
We should. We
So,
should do a
Jim-
because we have a
Jim-
camera and yeah, sure.
Jim,
have a
we
camera
arrived
phone.
by
I
transporter.
need somebody to buy my plane ticket to Ontario, though. I gotta say.
You know what?
Well,
All
we'll-
of my
we'll
money
send
is
you-
invested
we'll
into
send
getting
you
a She-Hulk
a
doll.
one-way trip, and you can move
That's like
here
a
if you want PvP.
5-hour flight from here, guys, to Ontario.
No, I
Yeah.
know, and it would only cost as much as it costs to get a She-Hulk doll.
Well, it would be cheaper than paying gas for a car
Damn.
ride. So.
No,
might
seriously,
actually
it's
go for it.
$425 to get a She-Hulk doll.
Okay,
It would
okay,
probably cost
I-
the same amount of money.
I'd have to be guaranteed several things that you guys would actually be there when I showed up at the airport.
I would never
We would
leave
both
it
be
hanging
there.
at the
All of us
airport.
would be there. The
Two,
three of us
two.
would be there.
Two, we'd maybe we could time it to go to like a sci-fi convention or something. That'd be fun, right, guys? A
That'd be
Star Trek
awesome.
convention?
Sure.
That would make
Hey,
Yeah.
sense.
I want to say
And
thank you,
then,
everybody.
unlimited open bar. That would be nice
That's
too.
open bar.
You know.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. Well,
guys can
obviously
drink.
you're not buying if you need
Yeah.
money
Hell
for
no, I'm
plane
not
tickets. Right.
Now, first of
let's,
all,
let's bring the Tasmanian devil who will suck all of the
Man.
taps dry.
No,
Yeah,
what,
this is good.
Scotty? Larry wanted to say something. Go ahead, Larry. What were
no,
you
I
saying?
just want to thank you guys. You know, Scotty, Mike,
Oh,
PvP,
hey.
Jill, Scotty, and Daniel, and especially the Commodore. I really
Oh, of
appreciate you
course,
guys a lot.
Commodore Jim there, man.
Right, appreciate you guys a lot. And it's
Yeah.
1:00 here.
Yeah, it's
I'm at.
wow. Yeah, it's almost 1:00 in California.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Larry.
It was a lot of fun.
You know you're
Jill,
always
do I have to
invited.
stick around and wait
Any
for everybody
stream.
to say goodbye, or can I just go?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
just
I
leave.
was wondering, hey, Jim, do you do transports out of the show or just into
Yeah.
the show?
Put me
Yeah.
in the buffer.
Beam you out.
Put him in the
Beam
buffer.
me out.
Beam you out.
Yeah, he wants him in the transport buffer.
Yeah.
Beam out or just beam in?
Two to beam out. Here we go.
Two
All
to
right.
beam
Have a
out.
good night.
Okay.
Hi, you're being transported. Stand by.
They're gone.
And now we're down to 5.
All right.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah,
I love
I'm
how you
about
did
ready.
that, Jim. That was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
thank
was
you,
fun.
Jeff.
Wow.
They're
Yeah.
welcome. It could be more fun if Mikey will let me show the short clips I made of them earlier.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. You guys
geez.
want to see these? These are 4 funny clips he made of me. Like PvP. Do you remember the stream where I was starting to eat the yogurt?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't, but
So
I'm sure,
well, okay,
I'm sure I'll
Larry. But
remember it when I see it.
okay, well, yeah. Go ahead, Jim.
I need
Go
to
ahead and
get
play
some
it.
yogurt. Damn,
fun.
that's one thing I forgot to get yogurt. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
that's
for
all right.
fun.
Just
Okay.
for-
Mikey, what are you stuffing your face on?
Just having a bit of a
Ricky,
snack
don't
and
lose that number.
Oh, okay.
That's one. There's 3 more. Yeah.
That's
Excuse me.
Oh, Jim.
that's that's great.
Okay, Mikey. This should be a wake up call to never, ever, never, never eat on a live stream again.
Yeah, that's yeah.
No. Well, you know what's funny too, though, is before Larry was the first one to come up to my stream last night, and this was about less than an hour before I was supposed to start. And Suzanne had made a great dinner for me. She made me pork chop and
chops.
mashed potatoes, pork chops and mashed potatoes. So here I am
Oh.
eating food, and he's over there, and I asked him, I said, Larry, if you need to eat something before we start the stream, go get something. He said, oh no, Mikey, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
So I turned my chair a certain way, and then I was eating over here on my platform. So
Yeah.
it was good though. It was
You
good.
had
It was
to
really
see
good
it.
dinner.
You had to
Yes.
been there.
But
You had to be there.
but don't feel bad because I make fun of myself too.
I can't figure that. I can't figure that. Oh my god.
That's great. That's great. Love it.
Is that a demented Vulcan?
Could be.
Whoa!
It's all just for fun. That's why I
It's
try to
all
tell
just
my
for
people.
fun.
That's
They're
fun.
like your outtakes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
All right.
Oh,
Sounds like
show them the
everybody's
one where
tired.
you were trying to take it off your head, Jim. Show them that one where you're taking off your head, the Vulcan cap or whatever you were wearing. There's one
Vulcan
where you're trying.
headpiece.
Yeah.
Wow.
It hurts like hell when you take that fucker off.
That's
Oh,
funny.
God.
That's
He had
funny.
a great background. He had Mount Salea, right?
I,
Right at the entrance.
I wonder if Shatner went through that every week when he took his hairpiece off after a take. You know.
Oh,
geez.
are you? Yeah, I'm sure he was in total pain. Absolutely. What about Nimoy with his ears? Do you know how long it took to have those ears
Oh.
put on his freaking head?
Hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Talking about
Jesus.
dedication, right? Like,
No.
but the thing is, Nimoy,
Your
the weird
chops and
thing was
applesauce. Yeah.
early on, Nimoy had really serious doubts about, he thought it'd be stupid,
Yeah.
looked like an idiot, right?
Oh
And
yeah.
he was really worried if they didn't. And
It's
didn't somebody in the crew say, because they got the NBC
Sorry.
years and they were awful, right? I remember reading
Yeah.
about that. And somebody, I think it was the makeup guy, right? Was that Bill? Oh God, I forget
Yeah.
his name. The makeup guy in the series. He said, "I will pay for the damned ears. I will get them made because I have a guy I know, I trust that can make really good,
Really good.
false ears." And and that was
Oh,
that
you were
was-
gonna give me a kiss, I thought.
and that worked out, right?
Yeah.
That looks like a flying tick.
The
That's-
weird thing was though, after
That's what I said, Larry. That's what I said. It looks like a flying tick.
Oh,
It's
no,
a
did
it's a
really?
Frankie
Frankie
messed
Trader
up.
ship, and
A
it
Frankie
and
Trader
it farts.
ship.
It farts
Oh
at
my
the end.
God.
See it? Got flames.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is too cool.
And that
Well, you
little
remember the
ship,
series the tick. Yeah.
and that little ship is Breach 2
Oh wow.
coming out.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
You sure you can't add some sound effects to it, Jim? Like, those kind of the
It's in the video. Yeah, it's in the video.
It is? Oh,
It's in a video. I have an engine hum, and I got the Frankie talking while it's going right across.
wow.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Yeah, that's great. Great
Captain's
effects.
log,
Yeah. Can't wait to
stardate.
see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just go Captain's
Ooh.
log, stardate 39432.
Oh, and by the way, what was I going to say? Daniel's Hot Topic tonight, we found out that Deadpool Wolverine has already surpassed $1.3 billion.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It makes it the greatest R-rated film of all time. It's number one now. It's all by itself.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm really waiting to hear back from my cousin and his wife because they've been traveling, and he said around the middle of September he would get back to my email, and if it was still on the theaters here, we could go see it because they have not seen it, right? And I told him,
Yeah.
well, it's very, very good. You guys should see it on a big screen, but I haven't even
For
checked. I
sure.
don't even know if it's still playing here after a couple of months, but
Yeah.
probably
Hey,
is somewhere.
Yeah, PvP. Do you have what they
Beetlejuice.
call Ultra VX? Do you have Ultra VX theaters?
I have no idea what that even means.
Okay, Ultra VX is just the sound quality of the movie is a lot fuller, a
I
lot
doubt
more
it.
intense.
I doubt it.
I never
Uh,
heard of that.
We've got like three
Ultra
theaters
VX?
here, and
Really, Larry? Okay.
they're all multiplexes, and I don't think there's much.
It's like Dolby Theaters. Dolby
This is-
Theaters.
Well, that's
Oh,
the
they have
Ultra
Dolby,
DX
I'm
is
sure.
like a
I mean, they-
Dolby stereo type, but it's like really, it's much fuller and it's more immersive. So you're
was-
more into the film if you hear the sound, surrounding sound, and everything
I
around.
doubt
It.
it.
It's really
Hey,
good.
this is if I was in Vancouver, I'm sure we'd have that, but this is Kelowna. You know, I
Oh,
don't
okay.
think they've upgraded the. I don't think they've upgraded the effing theaters here in like 10 or 15 years.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in an
They're
isolated
they're
area.
all
Reed.
these- we got like three, Odeon, whatever, the big chain theaters. There's like three of them.
Cineplex. Yeah.
Like three of them, and
Yeah.
I think there's two of the ones, and then there's a third one that's like the different company, whatever the hell they are. They're all the
Right.
same
Yeah.
basically. It's all
Sure.
multiplex, 5 or 6, movies in a box, and they all kind of suck. And
Oh,
Aww.
there's Jim's baby. Well,
Oh,
I
how
don't know.
cute.
basic Dolby, I think.
Aww.
Oh,
Hey,
look
baby
at that.
dog. Hi, baby dog.
Oh,
This is
baby.
excellent.
Hey, baby dog.
Jesus.
You good
Oh,
girl. You
He's
good
going,
girl.
hey! You're not paying me enough to get in the video.
Ah, he's going haywire.
He's like,
He
Jim,
hates the camera.
you gotta pay me more to get
Oh,
in the video.
man.
Guy.
He hates the camera.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Uh,
Oh,
oh,
boy.
Sleep.
yeah. In my stream, remember,
You
Larry?
didn't sleep.
I
Yeah.
finally showed you my cat, Deja Vu, the big
Right.
asshole cat. Yeah,
Yep, and
my
moon pie.
25-pound daughter. The Mancoon, the huge thing. It's really hard to get her up here to the camera, but if you watch the video, you can see her up there. I got her like briefly up there and and showed her. Yeah, it's a
Right.
miracle I can get her that up here that high. She's 25 pounds. She's a
Then
big
you got-
girl.
That's a big cat.
You got
Yeah.
moon pie as well. I
Moon
gotta
yes, the
hit
tiny one.
sack.
Yeah.
I gotta get beamed out. So
Oh, you gonna go to bed, honey? Or
yeah.
brother?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to
That's-
get beamed out too, huh?
You like calling all of us honey now.
Oh my
I-
gosh.
It's early. It's really early in the morning, and I'm dead tired. But I'm forcing myself to stay
We
awake
gotta
until
watch
everybody's
this back.
done.
We gotta play this
What?
back and watch it.
Hey, no, you know what? Here's the best part. I love being here with you guys. I really do, and I enjoy this. And I want to say again, Jim, thank you so much for becoming my friend again and inviting me here, being here, and everything. And believe me, tomorrow I've got all day to sleep. I got all day. I don't have to do a single thing tomorrow.
Either do
Sunday
I.
or right now Sunday, yeah, nothing.
Like
Yeah.
you said, thanks,
You're
sweetie.
not doing Gorillas Pride of the Yankees stream tomorrow night?
I will go to the Cosme, but if Tiger is there, no. I can't be in the same panel as him. Just saying that.
All right.
If he talks over every scene, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
get
I
you.
gotta go. You guys, it was great. It was always fun. Always be yourself and live long and prosper.
Live long and
No.
prosper to
Yeah,
you,
Good
let's
night.
sir.
prosper, man. Have a good night there.
You too.
Yes.
Bye, Jim. Bye. Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Hey, I got it right there, Larry. Look,
There you go. There you go. You got
and that's
it.
my bad hand. Oh, okay. Let's watch.
Yeah, these are great. Good night, Jim.
Night.
Good
Take
night,
care.
Jim.
Okay,
Good night,
bye.
PvP. Good night, John Boy.
All right.
Good night, Grandma, Grandpa. Woo. Yeah. Oh, stop there.
I'm being beamed out now.
Is being beamed out? Okay.
Yep.
There he goes.
Oh yeah, my ship is running great. Oh yeah, hope it never breaks down again. We're doing pretty good, Yeah. Oh yeah, let's see if we can sell some more stuff today. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, frack, Captain Frico has a decloak. Oh my goodness, he's contacting me. Oh, he wants Federation information about the starships, and I haven't got that yet. Oh, I haven't figured it out yet. I'm still thinking how to get over there to get that stuff. Oh, transmission receiving. Oh no, we're fracked.
Now, Captain Fickle, of the bird of prey Moose Jow. I'm in
Yes.
dire need of information from the Ferengi trader that he's supposed to be getting to me soon. I hope he's getting that information. Because if he doesn't, there's gonna be a heck to pay. And you don't want to know how Romulans do with their prisoners.
Captain Finkel, welcome. I'm sorry, I don't have that information for you right now. I'm still working on it. I need to get a hold of Sci-Fi Moron. I have a way to get him on board of a starship. As soon as I get that information, I will definitely send you a signal so you can come and get it and pay for my precious time and Gold Press Latinum.
Yeah.
Be aware, Ferengi trader. Get that information soon.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good, he's gone. Damn. He wants to know how the Federation's starships put together. I think they want to build a starship and enter Federation space and cause trouble. I better get out of here. Calling Sci-Fi Moron, huh? Yeah, I hope old Sci-Fi is going to answer my call. Really need his help.
Wow, Father Ferengi is calling me. Wonder what he wants.
Hi, Sci-Fi. Thanks for answering my call. Hey, I need your help desperately. I got a chance to make some gold press Latin through Captain Finkel. What do you think? Think you can help me out here a little bit? I'll send you his data pack that he sent me. What do you think? Can you help me, please?
Well, Father Ferengi, that sounds interesting. Let me see the data pack first, and I'll think about it, okay?
Thank you, Sci-Fi. That's all I ask.
Oh, we just lost PvP.
Yeah. If you only hung in there another minute.
Yeah.
Lemon said, very funny stream.
Yeah. Wes Cagle. You know what I'm going to say to you, Wes Cagle? All I can answer to that is he would not extend me the same courtesy, the person I mentioned. So talk to him about that too if you want. That's all I'm going to say. He would not extend me the same courtesy. So either. So.
Live stream, no matter how comments on this like person. Leave that.
Anyway, good to see you, Wes Cagle.
Must be talking about Tiggy, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you tell him, doggy.
Kitty cats upstairs must be moving around.
Oh, you think there's a wild cat that they're wanting to play with?
It's two upstairs.
And you said the same to him. I know who you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll just relegate it to backward private chat, whatever.
Only thing I can say about that, when you got people that acts like ding-dongs and idiots and morons, and they talk about you with you not being there, that's why things happen as they are.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
No.
There was a song about that. It said, don't let me be mean.
So now you've seen the Ferengi ship in motion with engine hum and the Ferengi singing along down.
And that was the one with the really deluxe helmet was Sci-Fi Moron.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Okay. Yeah, no, that's very good, Jim. Don't worry, I can go back to your channel and download all of your videos again. I tried before, but we had that issue, and now that's resolved, thank God. So
that video you've seen, you only seen part of it. It's about almost 20 minutes long, and it has not been released yet. I'm still waiting on videos coming in.
Right.
But if you were still in my private chat, you could see the whole video.
No lemon pie, no squeezably soft No, we're not talking about you. Just kidding. Yeah, no, come on, Lemon Pie. You're a managing moderator for more than half of our half of our different channels and streams, buddy. You and Connie Cleary, the bird woman of YouTube. You two are the most vital cogs in the machine. Uh, yeah, we would never talk badly about you or Connie. You two are great. Both of you are.
Mm.
And I wish there were more channels that would acknowledge you both. And I did tell Larry, I mentioned to him that he would be right with his channel, to trust you and Lemon and Connie both. And I told PvP also, if he wanted to create his own YouTube channel, and I think eventually he will, as far as like streaming and stuff, I said, you can't go wrong with, Lemon Pie and Connie Cleary. Yeah.
Well, the problem is not saying anything negative about PvP. I like the guy to death and everything, but for a whole year, it's always talked about, I want to do a stream. Do the damn thing. Just do it.
Right.
Don't sit
do
there
it.
and talk about it. Do it.
I know. Buddy, Jim, damn it, Jim, right? Damn it, Jim, like Boomer says to you.
I would love to
Damn it,
be
Jim.
on that first
No
stream. with you.
PvP. Right. Well, damn it, PvP. Do it. Yeah.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah, never to Lemon Pie, right. You're perfect in every way, according to anti-derivative Jill and Scotty. Wes Cagle, thank you very much. That's high compliment. Well, it's well deserved, Lemon. Sir Lemon, it's well deserved. Absolutely is.
I mean, he's always
Well, I
talking
know
about doing
Suzanne.
it.
Yeah. Well, as I tell Suzanne, every time that Suzanne is talking with me and I do a webcam or something, Lemon is always there when he can be there. And he always says nice things to my wife, says hello and Suzanne, I hope you're doing okay, and all this other stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I told you, Jim, but both of my wife's knees are shot. So she may have to get titanium. Yeah, knee. Yeah. She's got both of them are bone on bone. She goes next month to get her shot on the other knee. She just got that this month on one knee and on the left knee, and now she's got to go get a shot on the right knee. Cortisone. Yeah.
Well, my father used to get that, and it lasted only 6 months. After that, he was
Mhm.
in pain for about a year or two, and he decided to go through a knee operation, which he was out for nearly 6 months.
Wow. Well, that's what the doctor here, her doctor she has here in Canada, has said that if the cortisone shots don't do the job, she will get an operation done.
And she'll be down
Regardless.
for a while.
I know. I
Yep.
know. And I'm going to be there for her every step of the way. So
You're gonna be the caretaker.
I thought it was going to be Jay, the other Jay, and watch over my wife as she's trying to recover from the operation. Yeah. Maybe, I guess. I don't think there's probably a similarity. I think there's a difference, but yeah, still be there. Yeah, Suzanne is a sweetheart. Well, I know you're talking about Suzanne Eckstein. Yeah, she's very, very nice person.
Yeah.
But my Suzanne is also a very good person, Wes Cagle, and she's friends with Miss Eckstein. So they share the same first name, brother. So yeah. And I know Suzanne Eckstein was going through some rough times too. Did you see what she said earlier in the chat? She's thinking seriously of going to Russia.
Yeah.
I hope she's really kidding. I really hope she's kidding. I hope she's not going
According
to
to what
Russia.
she said later on, she's not kidding. She's serious.
Yeah, she said dead serious. Yeah.
No.
But why? Why would you? Oh,
I
I'm
have
sorry.
no
I
idea.
can't question it, I guess. But why? I have to.
And PvP didn't leave me his damn email address in a private chat. So
Again? Damn it. You got to tell him next time there, Jim. Got to force him. Just kind of get him in a comfortable position and ask.
No, Russia is a beautiful country.
No, Russia is a beautiful country. Unfortunately, we have somebody starts with a letter P of the last name that runs it like a dictatorship. Sure, it's a beautiful country.
Mm.
But then what do I know? I've never been there, so I can't say. I can't say for sure.
Yeah.
I've only seen, believe it, I've only seen Russia from James Bond films, and I'm pretty sure that's not accurate enough. So, yeah,
Close enough.
that's my only experience with Russia, as far as that goes. Now, I could have seen at one time. I could have seen the place in Alaska that they call Sitka, Sitka.
Mhm.
That was a Russian settlement that had been there till about the mid 1800s, and then they abandoned it. But then it's a port now that the cruise ships go up and down. The ones to Alaska go to Juneau, Anchorage, and so forth. They stop at this Russian settlement, and they made it into a full-time village and everything. Well, the one and only cruise I took with my folks, we couldn't land a tender boat on Sitka because apparently they had 70-mile-per-hour winds, and there was a threat of a
Mm.
tsunami, a mini tsunami coming in, and the waves were going to be about 30 feet high. And I've
Wow.
seen 30-foot waves. Yeah. So, yeah. He says they're wonderful people. Their leaders have always been, shall we say, a bit of a rough lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for the Russian people. Well, why do you think that Sting's saying that song about the Russians? We hope the Russians love their children too. Wes Kagel, if you know music,
Yeah.
that is a great song. The Russians from Sting. Yeah. So it's a great song.
Well,
And
I
then
was gonna
a
do.
beautiful country geographically, maybe a gold place to live. No, yeah, I agree, Lemon. Yeah, no, I read that one, Jim. You're good.
Yeah. Read that one
Yeah,
too.
geographic. Yeah, mm-hmm.
Read that one too.
And I read that one
And
too.
that
Yeah,
one. And that
and
one.
that
And
one.
that one.
Yep,
And that
that
one.
one.
And that.
Yep. Yeah. To myself. Remember, I helped you with that. Remember, you wanted me to help you just read through them, and I said
Mm.
that's great. That's an honor. Yay! I love doing that. I do that for my own streams. I read every single thing. Daniel would know. I did that with Sifdan and him when they did Sifdan stream yesterday,
Yeah.
and Sifdan was trying to catch up, but he asked me politely, and I just read through it as everything was going through it.
There you go.
I do that. Yeah, definitely. Oh, righty. Now let me think now. Yeah, definitely
Don't think too hard. You might
StreamYard
hurt
has.
yourself.
Well, no, I was just thinking of something. No, I just said that StreamYard probably does have a glitch because, believe me, Jim, I've got you resubbed. Okay, I subscribed to you again. I took off the complete hiding thing, so you're not hiding from me. I mean, you were there. You were there in the panel at least. So I'm just saying. I mean, all I have to do is just. I just have to. I sent a friend and you accepted the friend request. So now we're
Yeah.
friends again. Yeah, on Facebook. So the next time I do a stream, like I said, your Facebook, because it's nice and private there, and nobody else knows it except for me and a couple people, Matt Arnold and so forth. I can send that to you, and then you guys can come and join. We have the basic plan, so we can fit up to 10 people on a panel all at once,
No.
just
Yeah.
like Gorilla can, just like Resolute, anybody. So
Yeah.
yeah, and you can fit 10, right, yourself? Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you pay the $200, so you got all for the year. Yeah. So yeah, you can fit 10 people.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know. The closest we came to 10 people was we had 9 people. Yeah. We had 9 people when I did the Deadpool and Wolverine review last Friday. We had up to 9 people in the chat. We would have been able to fit 10. But fortunately, nobody was trying to get
There you
in
go.
last minute, right, to join.
Yeah.
So, but we did have up to 9 people, and that was a lot of fun. That was a fun stream.
Why don't you type something in chat there for a minute?
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
I saw the wrench. Thank you. I saw that. Hold on. It said, keep on trucking.
There you go.
Yeah. There it
Yep,
is.
blue again. God damn it.
Yeah. And Lemon Pie says, don't fall for the propaganda from that nation. Propaganda is one of the few things they do well.
Yeah.
Keep on what? Oh, trucking. Yes. Oh, Lemon. Oh, Lemon. He's on fire. He's on fire. Yeah. Oh, I know me. I'm going to be watching football games tomorrow.
Security Captain Mark. Imperative I speak to you or another member of Starfleet Command immediately. Something intriguing has happened.
Good afternoon, Secura. I just received your message that you have some concerns. I have a good idea what this is about, and I believe we need to set up a meeting sooner than later. Captain Mark, out.
Who's Captain Mark?
Captain Mark has been with me since day one. When the other group decided to throw me in the pit and burn me up, Mark came over and blew out the flames and reached down like the Lord would and said, I'm going to help you and we're going to build this channel.
Cool.
And we have.
I always, you know what I do? I enjoy seeing Jay, Michigania. I love seeing him in a Vulcan outfit. I do. I enjoy it when he is dressed up like that. Yeah.
We're waiting on him to do a few more things. So Captain Mark can respond to his and finish out that part of that story.
Yeah. Well, it's being busy, right, is usually a good thing. Yeah. Oh, he says Lemon Pie and the U.S. would never spread propaganda and collusion with their nation's mainstream media. Never. Oh, that's West sarcastic Kegel. Ah. Rears his ugly head.
No.
Sorry, Wes. I'm kidding. It's okay. Hey, Daniel, are you still alive down there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. You didn't say anything for the longest time, buddy. Yeah.
I was trying to
I
get
hope
a,
you're
like that all the time.
It was just, I was trying to get a word in, but everybody was talking, so.
Oh, okay. Well, what's interesting is when Daniel says something, it's usually, important when he says the things, but there's the one that Gorilla makes fun of, Cody guy, who is like, he calls him a man of few words. Yeah. But we love Cody guy. He's a great guy. He just doesn't talk a lot, but that's okay. Yeah, he comes to my streams too, so yeah, he's funny. Yeah, it's all good. I know I'm a sarcastic son of a bitch. Well, I never called you a son of a bitch, West.
You just did.
No, only repeated what he just said. I first called him just sarcastic. I didn't call him a son of a bitch. I didn't say that.
Did it again.
Well, but I'm just whatever. Gonna get me in trouble. Jeez. If I'm not in trouble already, then I'm gonna get in trouble again. I can always get into trouble. It's always in my mouth. My chatterbox. Yeah, lemon pie. And Lemon said the difference is there really are good things about the US, even if it's not perfect. Yeah. And West Cagle's still laughing at him. Yeah, I read that. So
Yep.
yeah.
He's laughing his asteroids off.
Yeah. So so Sunday, I'm gonna be resting. Hopefully all day. Sleep in. I love the streams. Are you getting tired, my friend? If you are, we can stop, Jim.
Tired. I've been sleeping for an hour. Where the hell you been?
Oh. And I can see that Daniel's kind of like moving his head. I got to do that too because I can't stand. I can't sit or stand in one place for too long and can't move my head. No, I got to move it around a little bit. Otherwise, it's terrible.
Now see, I'm taking Daniel's spot now. I always called Daniel Sleepy Daniel. I've been doing the same thing ever since the stream. So Been not
Yeah,
been not
right.
on and off all through the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
But of course, he
Yeah.
knows I'm just teasing him.
Oh, he knows you love
Daniel
him. And
lives.
he's a good
Daniel's
boy.
alive.
Yep, Daniel lives. He's alive. Alive. Yeah. Absolutely. Bullseye lemon pie.
You know, I was
Yeah.
Hey,
thinking.
that rhymes. Bullseye lemon pie. There you go.
Yeah, I was like talking.
Almost like this guy.
Finally, we got it out. We finally got it out. Oh my goodness, of all the delays of the dogs and the noise and the scanner, we finally got that son of a bitch out. Damn it, man. I don't know if I'm coming or going.
It took me 5 tries to get one scene done, and I finally got it
Just to
out.
get that one scene? Wow. 5 tries? You are a perfectionist, my friend.
No, it's called improv.
Well, I still think you appreciate perfection if you can get it.
Well,
If you
I'm
come
trying
close
to.
to that.
I look at the camera, I dress as a character, and I try to get everything out at once. And I kept missing hits
This is
here and
not
there.
Red Bull. No, Lemon Pie says that you guys are making me sleepy looking at you, except Mikey's on Red Bulls. And I was just pointing to, this is not Red Bull.
Well, this is
And
sweet tea.
that's pure leaf tea. I like that.
Yeah.
I actually have drank
Good
that
stuff.
tea before. There's also brisk. Do you drink brisk tea? Brisk?
Mhm.
Yeah, brisk is good too.
It's
Yeah.
brisk, man.
Not too sugary. You know what's great? In
Yeah.
the United States, brisk tea is a bit more, has just a tiny bit more sugar, but here
Yeah.
in Canada, it's more tea, less sugar.
Yeah.
Absolutely is. It's natural. It's all natural. Yeah. Tea leaves and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Regular Pepsi? No, no. This is a non-sugar. Read it. Zero sugar.
Yeah, zero
Zero
sugar has the black
sucre.
tea.
That's in French. Yes. It's Pepsi Zero Sugar. Yeah,
Yeah.
no diabetes.
No
Yes,
diabetes.
I have type 2 diabetes. So does Suzanne. So, yeah, it's not regular Pepsi. No, 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 no. Can't touch that stuff anymore. That's why, remember, Lemon, you asked me earlier in the chat, you said, did I drink Dr. Pepper? Yes, I love Dr. Pepper, but now I can't drink regular Dr. Pepper anymore. It's, zero
Dr.
sugar Dr.
Pepper.
Pepper or diet,
Yeah. I
Sucre.
got
Yes. Sucre is the French word for sugar.
Yeah.
So zero is, you got to pronounce the E a little bit, and then sucre is sugar. So yeah, zero sugar.
Alrighty then.
I did learn some things about France,
Yeah.
how to pronounce certain words. I told you, well, I told Suzanne, and she knows this. I have a very uncanny knack for being able to pronounce foreign words, except for Russian. I'm terrible with Russian. But if you write it without all the Cyrillic symbols, and you just write it in regular English or King's English or whatever you want to call it, Anglo-Saxon English, I can pronounce the words. Like Dostoevsky, and Lenin, of course, is easy. Stalin, yeah. Tchaikovsky. My French is nearly non-existent. Oh, well, I wouldn't feel so bad, Lemon, about that.
Oui, oui.
Oui, si. It almost sounds the same. It's funny. Yes,
Yeah.
si in Spanish, but French is oui, which is OUI. So it's weird. The I you have to emphasize. Like we, see, and there's a dash on the I of C with yes from Spanish.
Well, I took a wee not long ago, so we're good there.
I stepped away earlier and had to take a wee.
See.
See.
See, senor.
Sí, señor.
Yeah.
Ay. Ay. I can't.
Alrighty
I
then.
used to be able to get really high up and do that, Alpha, from
Yeah.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, that robot. I used to be able to get really high up and do his voice. I can't do it anymore. I
Yeah.
lost my higher voice, my soprano voice. I still have a tenor voice and an alto and sometimes bass, but
Yeah.
baritone can't sing it. I can't sing a baritone octave for the life of me, and I definitely can't reach soprano anymore or even
Yeah.
falsetto. I used to be able to a little bit, but not anymore. You get older, it's harder for you to breathe.
You got
You
that
know?
right, especially when it gets warm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, uh, Tim, what was I going to ask you? So do you have more humidity for your weather, or is it more dry?
All depends on the day. I mean, it could be like 88 degrees. I'm sweating my
Like a
freaking nuts
pig?
off like crazy.
Yeah.
The more higher the temperature, the more I slow down and get weaker. Then when I get lunch done and that, I feel like going to sleep for a while, but got to keep working.
Yeah. Do you ever have to use wet rags around your neck or stuff when you go out there to do any clippings or anything?
With all the dust and everything that you deal with, there's no reason to because that
Mm.
get all over you like crazy.
Well, yes, Lemon. I assumed that it was humid for you where you're at there in Texas. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Sweet tea. Who are you? Foghorn Leghorn?
Yeah,
What?
something like that.
Where'd that come from, Lemon? Foghorn Leghorn. Well, I say. Go that way.
Yeah.
Can't do it though. But I know what he says. Yeah.
Yeah, we had nearly 10 people in here. That's pretty good.
We did pretty good. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I'm surprised being late as it is.
Right? I mean, who would have thought that Jill was still awake?
Yeah.
Scotty R37 was still awake. Even Larry. I mean, Larry stayed, and I was like, wow. And
No,
then you had
Larry was
PvP.
good. Yeah.
hmm Yeah, and even Daniel here. He's on the same time frame as I am. Scotty's on the
Yeah.
same time frame as I am. So,
Yeah.
you
So
know,
am I.
it's almost 5 in the morning, my friend.
Don't be a bitch. Get out of bed.
Yeah, it is kind of a deep south thing, sweet tea. It
Yeah.
is, Lemon. Yeah. It has the pure tea. It has the brisk tea. It has peace tea. You ever drink peace tea? Peace. That's good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you say you were
Yeah.
going to meet up with Scotty sometime and hang out?
Yeah. Well, okay. Let me explain it. Scotty said, yeah. Well, bro, I live in the same town as you, and he told me it was near Mississauga, and I said, oh, yeah, over near the airport. So he's on the west side. And we've been over there before, well, when I was visiting Suzanne back in 2015, I had to come in through customs through that same airport, Toronto Pearson, the international airport. So, yeah. So if Scotty is anywhere over there, the one place I've never seen, I don't know if Suzanne's even brought me there yet, is the Palladium. And that has a big arcade and things that are there. And Scotty said we could just hook up, the three of us, and have a lunch together and go play some arcade games. I haven't played arcade games in a
I mean,
really long time.
if you're going to like Square One, I was talking to my mom about this, and she's like, she can drive me to Square One if we can all meet there.
At Square One? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to tell you though, if you don't mind doing it a little bit more towards the winter time, because I'm a winter guy. I love winter. I love snow. I love all that stuff.
I hate winter. You sapsucker.
Do it like you know what I'm saying? Do it like a celebration. Where the four of us can all get together and we can, or five actually, right? Five of us. So yeah. So or no, four. I can't add right now. My brain's just dead. Okay. Yeah. So Daniel, me, Suzanne. Yeah, Scotty. So four of us. Yeah, we could meet up in a couple months, maybe, November time. Maybe we can even go have an American Thanksgiving, even though it's in November, but in Canada, we could have a Thanksgiving thing or something close to that time. Yeah, the four of us. I've never been to Square One, I don't think. Yeah.
You know,
But that'd be
yesterday
cool.
I went to
Yeah.
Mississauga, and I
What?
went to a Tim Hortons in
Oh,
Mississauga.
yeah.
It was next to a hospital. It was near a hospital. But
Oh,
have you ever
okay.
gone to like one of those restaurants where like they have a neon blue light, a really dark neon blue light in the bathroom?
Yeah.
I did. I walked into the bathroom and it was like a really dark neon blue light,
Yeah.
and it was like trippy. It was
Oh, cool.
creepy. It was trippy, and it was
Yeah.
just awesome. I just loved it.
Oh,
And
cool.
the reason why they do that is because they say it prevents people from, shooting up.
Oh, right. Because they can't see in the dark, right? If it's a dark neon thing. Yeah.
I mean, it's weird. You can see, but you can't see at the same time.
Yeah. No, I've been familiar with that light before. Yeah. There's a few Tim Hortons around here that carry it too. So, yeah. To prevent them going in there and shooting up and hiding out there and whatever. So, and they lock it at night, overnight, so that nobody can go in there actually. So, yeah. Wes Cagle says, I often find myself at Square One only because I screw things up so bad. Okay. Yeah, no. Well, Square One in our case is a place there, buddy. I'm happy to see you two have squashed the beef. What does he mean
I,
by that, Jim?
I like to
Well,
respond to that, Lemon. Nobody squashed my beef for a fucking long ass time, so I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, what the hell
I,
are they talking about when they
I'm
say squash the beef?
I'm in the USA. He's in freaking Canada. See, fucking arms don't reach that far.
Yeah, we don't reach that far.
And Daniel's like, what?
I can't reach over this guy. I go off camera and I
Oh
disappear. He
man.
can disappear over his spot.
End of the feud. Well, I
Oh,
tell
he's
you
ending
what,
the feud.
Lemon,
Okay.
there was
Well, I
no
never
feud
heard
in
it
the
said
first
that way
place.
before. No, I'm just saying I never heard squash a beef being ending the feud before. I never heard that phrase. Must be very old because I never heard that before.
Lemon, there was no feud in the first place. It was a freaking misunderstanding.
Total misunderstanding. Yes.
His fault, not mine.
Oh, come on. You had a little bit to do with that though. Not just me. Come on.
I'm like Commodore Boone. I'm innocent.
Well, you know what? As the phrase goes, it's water under the bridge. It's done.
Man.
So it's over. So, yeah, lemon pie. Yeah. Okay. Well, now I know what you mean. But see, before I'd never heard that phrase before. So that yeah. Well, maybe it's a phrase in Texas. Maybe a Texan phrase or something. Cowboy phrase maybe. Yeah.
I never heard
See,
it
all
either.
I know is the Wendy's old thing. See, Jim and I, we come from that older time where it was, "Where's the beef?"
Yeah.
That old
Where is the
lady
beef?
in the Wendy's.
That's what she said. Where's the beef? Sorry, I only got what God gave me. Slam goes the door.
You thought it was something dirty. Yeah.
Dirty.
That's a capital Y, small EAH. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course I did. I get paranoid sometimes. I think of some things that beyond comprehension.
Squeezing a beef or squashing a beef, squeezing a lemon.
Oh my god. Look at my face. My face is breaking out. I got this like redness on both my
Is he gonna squeeze his lemons and put over the beef?
Hey, it's a lemon marinade. I've heard of that.
Yeah, there you go.
So does
There's
that mean we call you
there's a
lemon
good
marinade pie? Do we
there's a
call you
good one
that,
for you
Lemon?
there, Lemon.
You know I love you, Lemon. You said that to me, I say it to you. Yeah. Seriously though, Daniel, you would be best served if you get your channel starting to stream yourself and having Lemon Pie be your managing moderator.
Okay.
Both he and Connie Clear are very good at that, and they'll take care of your chats and take care of your streams. They do a really good job at that. And Connie won't spare anyone. Connie Cleary told me herself she will ban somebody. She will kick them right out if they get all hostile. Yeah, she will. She won't hesitate. And I said, that's great, Connie. Help me out. Do what needs to be done. I leave it to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anybody new that pops in here, I check out their profile myself
Oh, definitely.
all the time.
Definitely. Well, and then I thought I mentioned to you before, Jim, when our beloved Bird of Prey 5 was alive, I was in his one of his chats, and I had a wrench, and I was given an authority to kick one other certain person out,
Mhm.
and I did wrong. I guess I exceeded my mandate or something, because then Bird just took away my wrench and just said, you know, you weren't supposed to do that. If you have an issue with this person, let me take care of it. Well, come on. Bird was in a condition, he was in no condition to be able to do a lot of the things he said he could do, which was unfortunate. But rest in peace, Bird. It's okay. He's in a better place now. Do what must be done. Do what must be done, Lord Vader. Yeah.
Yep.
Order 66. Yeah. Yeah, exactly that, right, Lemon? I could do Emperor Palpatine pretty well. Oh, excuse me, Darth Sidious.
There you go.
I can do that. Yeah, that's not hard. Herbert, no.
Well, as long as we still have power, I want to thank Lemon Pie for coming in. Scotty R37 coming in.
West Cagle.
Suzanne.
Yeah.
Pleasant Valley Picker, PvP. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm not
Anti-derivative
going to
Jill.
say that word. I'm not going to say that word that Gorilla says all the time.
How do you mean anti-derivative Jill?
Once I find it.
Yeah. Me. Daniel. Yeah, I mentioned West Cagle already. DJ Play Nice, thank you for coming. And yep, Christian Carpenter,
Daniel.
and of course my friend Larry. Yeah. And
don't forget the
I don't
devil.
want to say the devil, so I'm just gonna say Mr. Chiapas. I don't mention that L word. Try not to.
No kidding.
Bad luck. I mean, because besides it's because it's Sunday. We don't mention the devil on a Sunday. That's the Lord's rest day, baby.
And also thank Jim's Landscape for coming in.
Of course, our host. Oh, hey,
Beer
Narcissism
Self
Yet.
Adventures, Mr. Larry.
Yep, Mr. Larry.
Yeah,
And let's see. No, I'm just going through
And
I'm going
this
through the chat.
crazy guy here.
Yeah, this guy right here.
God damn.
This chatterbox. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who lives in Toronto, Scarborough. Canadian Spider-Man.
Yep,
Friendly
I sent
neighborhood
him a damn
Spider-Man.
link to come on over. He didn't do it.
Well, he hangs out in the forest. I think he wants to hang out with a Sasquatch.
He is a Sasquatch.
Oh, he is. Yes, I agree. I agree.
Canadian Spider-Man. Yep.
Yeah, I got him. Let's see here. Dun 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 dun. Yep, there's Daniel. I thought we had the Christian Carpenter was in here just for a moment.
I don't
I'm
see him.
trying to see. We forgot Suzanne Eckstein.
DJ Play
Suzanne.
Nice.
Yep, I mentioned DJ. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, almost forgot to mention Suzanne Eckstein. She was here too, Suzanne. Yep.
I
Good to
got
see
her
you,
earlier.
Suzanne. You did? Already got her? Okay.
And Wes Cagle.
Yep, Wes Cagle. Yep, I got him already.
Yeah, the squeezing lemon guy.
Yeah. Yep, just still going through stuff. Hey, there's that Jim Landscape guy again.
I'm surprised there's
Uh,
so much stuff in here. Damn.
yeah, and you did mention PvP, right? Yeah, Pleasant Valley Picture. Okay.
Pleasant
Yeah, we got
Valley
PvP.
picture. PvP.
PvP. Yeah.
Need to give me
Okay.
your address.
Yep, that's everybody, my friend. Everybody's accounted for. And Lemon says, good to see you, West Cagle. So, alrighty. So, let's ask Daniel. Daniel, before we leave, do you have anything going on your channel? Anything with Steampunk Star Race?
I kind of gave up talking. I mean, I don't know. Every time I call him, he just doesn't seem interested. I'm getting a little tired of him.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Good to see you, Jim, Mikey, and Daniel. Yes, thank you. Or is
Yeah.
that Dan Yeek?
Yeah, I was gonna say that ain't Daniel.
It's okay, Lemon. It's a minor thing. Okay, as for myself, I'm just going to mention what's going on next week. Just for all next week, I got all 7 days covered. Well, Sunday I'm going to rest on the day. I'm not doing anything because I need to rest. I need some sleep. But Monday, of course, I got Red Dwarf. Tuesday, I've got the Secrets of Isis. Wednesday, I've got the uh, Greatest American Hero. Thursday, the A Team. And then Thursday night, I will be on two streams. I'll be on one will be a panel and a watch party for the movie Speed with Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves. That'll be with Raquel, SSG 2211, and Moira Kitty. So check that out. That's going to be at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. their time Central on Thursday. And then at the same time, I'll be in the Cosme watching Gorilla's cringe stock episode called Cocaine Werewolf. Cocaine Werewolf. So that's all Thursday. Friday, don't forget, we're going to do our next movie stream at 11 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central, just after the Walton stream that that Gorilla does on Fridays. So just after that, we'll do our movie mayhem, Mikey movie mayhem #2, which is called Star Trek V: The Voyage or the Final Frontier, or Life Is But a Dream by William Shatner. And then Saturday and Sunday, the 21st and 22nd, I'll be celebrating my birthday for 2 days, where I turned 59 years young.
2
And
days.
yeah. And both those streams will start in the afternoon. I'm going to make it early. So about 3 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, I plan to set up for 3 p.m. And one last thing I want to mention is in the there's other things coming up too in the future, but we'll leave that for later. But the last thing I do want to mention is we have 3 polls in our community section of the Mikey Sue's Ford channel. One is a poll of what you want me to review for Tuesdays when I do end the ISIS reviews, which not gonna take much longer. There's only excuse me, there's only 22 episodes total. So when that's done, I've asked which item. There are 4 different things to choose from. And so far, everybody wants me to do, by a very narrow margin right now, everybody wants me to do TOS. So as we get closer and we get to the last 2 episodes that I do for ISIS, I will go ahead and reveal the results of that poll and let you know what I'll be doing next there. And then the other 2 polls, I've asked people yes or no. Do you want us to do mystery shows next year in 2025? Such as In Search of, Unsolved Mysteries, Beyond Fact or Fiction, those type of mystery shows. So if you want us to do that, let us know in the poll there, yes or no. and I'll announce the results of that on December 1st. And then the last poll is I asked if you want us to do all the fan films from both Star Trek and Star Wars. If you want us to do those fan films for sure next year, because right now the only thing I plan on doing, if I get to it, is Star Trek Continues. But if with Vic Minona, but if anybody wants us to do any of the other fan films from either franchise, I asked yes or no for next year. Let us know, and we'll give you the results on that. I'm sorry it was a little lengthy there, Jim, but that's it for right now. And we're only 5 subs away from 200. Please, we need 200 subs. Then I can do a live stream for everybody and celebrate our family of 200 subscribers. Okay, I'm done. That's everything.
Or
Go
subscribe to
ahead,
me
Tim.
so I can get 65 more people and get to 8,000.
Yeah, come on. Like,
Yeah.
subscribe, share, and hit that notification ding, ding, ding bell so that Mr. Jim's Landscape can get 8,000 subscribers. And then he'll do a special stream, right, Jim? 8,000?
Oh, yeah.
He did it for 7,000, 6,000, 5,000, 4,000, 2, 1. Yeah, he'll do it for 8,000.
I doubt it. I did it from 1,000 up to 7,000.
That's right. I just said it. I went backwards. But yes, that'll be something to look forward to, definitely. And thank you, Lemon Pie. Lemon Pie's got my channel, or our channel, like Sue's for. And is Star Trek Continues considered a fan film? It is quite a big production. Just wondering. Yes, Wes Cagle.
Yeah.
It is considered a fan film first. But I'm going to say something to you about how Gene Roddenberry's son, Eugene, actually helped fund some of the show's budget out of his own pocket. There's a total of 11 episodes, West. And the other thing that Eugene stated was this is some of the best directed fan film, dedicated to my father, my late father. And he says that some of these Star Trek Continues episodes are almost alike to the original series episodes. They're really, really good. And I've got them all downloaded, all 11 episodes, and they are fantastic. So I would say yes. They are great, and that's why I'm going to do them first. Just after I finish reviewing the Star Trek films, I'll go right into the episodes and do that for Continues. And then, like I asked everybody on the poll, the next thing right now it's TOS. So that's the first thing they'll want me to do on Tuesdays. And there's 79 episodes of that. So, so that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, definitely. And he's giving cheers to Lemon Pie. Yeah, it is good. I have all 11 episodes saved on my external hard drive. Yes. It was exceptionally well done. Amen, West. Okay, it was. It is. It's some of the best. It really is. It's some of the best production done with a lot of heart, done with a lot of absolutely fantastic effects, all practical. There is some CGI, but not a lot. A lot of practical, a lot of visual. Really good stuff. I mean, and here's the best part. A lot of the people that worked on the production, they were kids running around the sets of Paramount when they were doing the original series. Vic Minona was one of those kids that ran around and, followed his father who did, worked on some parts of it and everything like that. So that's just the best part. It's coming home. It's bringing what you grew up with as a kid, bringing it home and giving it to a new generation of Star Trek fans, Trekkers and Trekkies. Yeah, it's definitely awesome. Yeah,
It's a lot
totally
better than
is.
my fan films are.
Well, I would say your fan films are good, Jim. You put a lot of heart and soul into it. So
Mine's totally different from anybody else's.
it's different from anybody else's, which makes it unique, right? And that is what the Continues does. It makes it's unique productions. which is just, it really is. It's like looking at a TOS episode, right? And then you watch it on the YouTube and it's a fan film. You know that first. But then when you look at it, you watch the episode. Oh my God, it's just it puts you back, and they do the original Peacock from NBC, so it makes it all worthwhile. It's just like it brings you back in time. It's like a time portal, like time travel. And you go back and you're watching, and yeah, it's fantastic. And
Mikey,
they have been able to get guests from other Star Trek. Well, they got Michael Forrest, or what is that, whatever his name is, that was Apollo in Who Mourns for Adonai. And so he comes back and he does an episode of Continues. They have George Takei, who comes back as a caveman in an episode. They also had, trying to think, who else was in there?
I think they had Colin Baker.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, he was in one of them. Yeah. So, yeah. And there's a few others. And Marina Sirtis, she came and did an episode. And Worf, the guy who played Worf, Michael Dorn, his voice is on one or two of the episodes, I think, or maybe all of them. He does his voice. Yeah, it's his voice, like what James Doohan used to do for different voices, and Matthew Roddenberry did. Yeah. So Michael Dorn does some voices. So yeah, it's very cool. Yeah.
Man, I forget the guy's name, but he also had a professional wrestler on there as well. He was
yeah.
the green guy. He was
the green
Orion.
guy. Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
that was Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Who played the Hulk. Yeah.
Yep.
In the TV series. Yeah, Lou Ferrigno. Yeah, that was that was the episode called Lolani.
I thought he was a wrestler.
Yes. I love that one. Yeah, it's called Lolani, and she's a Deltan. Yeah. Or not a Deltan, she's a dancing girl thing. But yeah, she
Orion.
was being offered in slavery. So rather than face slavery,
Orion.
I don't want to ruin it. I want you guys to see it, first. Or I will talk about it when we get to the Star Trek Continues.
I wish I had a green girl like that.
Me too. Back in the day, Well, who didn't want? Yeah. Well, now, even though her head was shaven, and you mentioned it before, Daniel, Percy's Kambata, who played Ilea, and you said TMP was like one of your favorite movies.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to have Percy's? Back then. Of course, she's not alive right now, was the piece, but yeah, back then she was nice. I can't. I don't know, Jim. Did you ever have an actress, or a guest starring actress that appealed to you from the original series?
Rand. I liked
Janice
her.
Rand. Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
there's a
she
couple.
was.
I don't. There's a couple here and there.
Yeah, Commander Janice Rand. She was in Star Trek 4. She was in the that was in the war room, or whatever they call it, the computers and all that. Yeah, to track the weather. Yeah, she was in that.
I was trying to keep her contact with
cool.
Starship.
Well, you know what? You know who I liked the most was Yvonne Craig, when she played Batgirl in the original Batman series, and she played that green skin dancing. That was the one that's the Conscience of the King. Oh no, that's not the Conscience of the King. What's that other one where they're in a prison thing and they had the ooh, that one. She was in that. Oh, what was the name of that episode? Okay, I gotta check this quick. Otherwise, it's gonna bother the hell out of me. Let's see here. See, I'm starting to forget things.
You're getting old.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, while you're looking it up, remember on Commodore Productions, you never know what you're gonna see. Breach 2 is still being made, waiting on other actors to get their stuff done so we can get that in there. Monday, we're launching Dash Cam 2. Watch all the morons and idiots try to run me over and backing out in the driveways and all that. Fun stuff,
Right.
fun stuff.
Okay, so
That's all I'm doing.
Yvonne Craig, right? Besides Batgirl, before that, she started acting in the late 1950s. She was in those films like It Happened at the World's Fair and Kissing Cousins alongside Elvis Presley. She also appeared in the Star Trek episode Whom Gods Destroy as the green-skinned Orion slave girl, Martha.
Yep.
That was my favorite role. She passed away, unfortunately, in 2015 from breast cancer. Rest in peace, Yvonne. Yeah. So 9 years ago. Yeah. That's a shame. Yeah. Yvonne Craig. Yeah, I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers.
Yeah.
Right, Lemon?
Just
Yeah.
turn on the vacuum cleaner and suck out the crumbs.
Yeah. Ooh, big nozzle.
Mm.
Alrighty. Well, I guess
Wishing my
it's
hands
just
were
I
the
guess
other.
it's time for goodnight, Jim, isn't it? Goodnight, Jim.
Yeah, getting there.
Okay.
Mikey,
Yeah.
I posted something in the private chat if you want to look at it. It's really good.
Who did? Oh, yeah, about the human time travelers. Yes, I did see that. Yeah, I'll make sure I check that out.
They're saying that the
It's on
timeline,
YouTube, right? Yeah, you can find it.
timeline was manipulated by human time travelers from the future.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of mystery shows like that. Ancient Aliens.
Oh,
that
sorry.
History Channel did. Yeah.
Yeah, Mikey,
Yeah.
I really have to go. I'm being kicked out, but please watch this video. You're gonna like it.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Me and
Have a good night, Daniel.
I will.
Take
Take
care.
care, Daniel.
So take care. Bye bye.
Okay, take care.
Hope we don't get kicked out too
Oh,
far. It
great.
might be cold out there.
Alrighty, Jim. Well, I'm ready to go when you are, because I gotta get some sleep.
Yeah, me too. I just don't
So
know
good
what
night,
outro
everyone.
there is.
Yep. Good night, everyone.
Let's see. Oh, could use a Captain's Chat outro. That's a new one. Let's try that one.
Okay.
Thanks everybody for coming up. Appreciate everybody for popping in and see what's going on. Over 3 hours and 13 minutes. Man, I'm surprised I'm still awake.
Some of us.
Keep on watching Commodore Productions. Never know what you're going to see. And check out Mikey's channel when you get a chance. He's got a lot of stuff over there.
Yeah,
Have
we
a good
got
night,
lot
everybody.
planned.
Take care.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Oh, God bless.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Commodore Productions.